Oh, geez, that's a big one. All right. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have officially come to the end of Weekly Test Wednesday, as severe weather is still occurring. Yeah, this new thing from DC just came out. This is the finale that just happened 10 minutes ago. The only three that went were Des Moines, Topeka. Norman didn't test because of the severe weather. Actually, several others didn't go too. Insufficient memory. Well, this is an old device, so it might soon not be reliable
County in
anymore.
Central Virginia, Greene County in Central Virginia, East Central Augusta County in Western Virginia, the eastern city of Harrisonburg in Western Virginia, until 8:45 p.m. At 8:09 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Massanutten to 9 miles east of Grottoes to near Crozet, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Harrisonburg, Crozet, Grottoes, Shenandoah, Massanutten, Stanley, Stanardsville, Free Union, Big Meadows, Harlemede, Elston, Ruckersville, Rocky Bar, and Laird, Ingham, Quinqui, Fort Republic, Hart, Lydia, and Hannahtown. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. This is the NOAA Weather Radio All-Hazard Station KZZ-28, broadcasting from the National Weather Service Office in Sterling, Virginia, and transmitting on a frequency of 162.450 megahertz from an antenna located in Charlottesville, Virginia. The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Madison County in northwestern Virginia, central Orange County in central Virginia, southeastern Rockingham County in western Virginia, southwestern Page County in northwestern Virginia, northern...
Another watch?
Or near Framingham, moving northeast at
This is
25
crazy.
miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per
It's a
hour
small
wind gusts.
watch.
Expects damage
It's
to
only
roofs,
over a small
siding,
area.
and trees. Locations impacted include Newton, Framingham, Waltham, Marlborough, Natick, Lexington, Needham, Wellesley, Westboro, Sudbury, Ashland, Hopkinton, Holliston, Bedford, Wayland,
Yeah, Boston's
Weston,
issuing
Southborough,
stuff now.
Lincoln, Dover, and Shelburne.
Yeah, so we're just waiting for all the other products to go through, including one that I don't even know if it went over Manassas or not. It probably didn't, but nonetheless. So anyway, like I said, hope you're all having a good Wednesday so far, as much as I am. I've had quite a Wednesday, I must say. Boy, I have been having a hard time catching up with all of this stuff. Yeah, I had a really tough time catching up on all of this stuff. In fact, right now, the weekly Wednesday compilation is already at almost 5.5 hours long. That's how long the thing already is, which is insane. Considering how there was like so much stuff actually happening all at once. And I'll actually talk a little bit about last night too while everything else is going. And anything, yeah, I forgot to disengage that. There we go. Alright. So, yeah. It's been severe weather everywhere today. The majority of it was in the east portion of the country. And down here, in fact, that watch there actually just got canceled entirely. But look up here at Idaho. Oh, yeah, it must be the lock and leave feature in Windows 11. But right there, I did not expect this. A severe thunderstorm watch in a marginal risk. Yes, a severe thunderstorm watch in a marginal. We don't see that very often, don't we? I don't even think TOP is even going to test tonight because of all this severe weather stuff heading its way. It only goes till 11 o'clock, so it's only active for 4 hours, so that shouldn't be that long. But there's actually another one that goes till midnight. Or was I reading that? Yeah, I was reading that in Eastern Time, midnight Eastern Time, so it would be 11 o'clock tonight. So anyway, we'll just let the weather scan catch up, and then we've got some things to do tonight while the Sox play. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set the monthlies up for next month. We're going to get the monthlies all set. We're going to get that all set and done. That's the first thing. And then I was thinking about backyard baseball earlier today. I was thinking about, how I said we were going to do backyard baseball on Thursday. Well, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, you know what? If we're going to be live on Wednesday night, we might as well just get backyard baseball done then. And then that'll be in the books and we won't have to worry about it when I get back, when I get to the bowling alley on Thursday. But there is actually something that I may end up worrying about. And that is the barrage of postponements right here. So these are all the offices that have postponements confirmed. Either they announced it, or either they announced the postponements, or issued a severe weather bulletin in the middle of their time window. So, Springfield, Little Rock, and Tulsa as an example, yep. Those I had already confirmed as postponed because, again, they were actually still involved in severe weather when we last left you all last night. Charleston, Dallas all postponed their weeklies. In fact, Dallas postponed both of them because of the severe weather, so both their morning and evening test. So as a result, that means is for Dallas we will have a Thursday test. Tallahassee's test actually got postponed like last second with a severe thunderstorm warning earlier this morning. The same thing actually happened with Cleveland, however that came towards the end of the time window. Blacksburg, they ended up postponing it in advance of the weather, which is good. Jackson, Mississippi did the same thing. Nashville also did the same thing. Memphis and Shreveport also have yet to do the same thing. However, I left New York there on the list. I have left New York on the list because I did not see any visual confirmation that New York City did test despite the risk. Oh, and speaking of that, we're going to be showing you all those as well. And KJT, that's actually going to be the new station I'll be adding to. Oh boy. Well, I know the timeout on here, so here we go for New York City.
In southeastern New York until 9:15 p.m.
This is for New York City.
At 8:16 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Greenwood Lake to near East Hanover to Edison, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts.
I'm going to actually wait till the weather scan ends up relaying everything.
Expects damage to trees and power lines. Severe thunderstorms will be near the Verrazano Narrows Bridge and Bay Ridge around 8:40 p.m. Coney Island and Midtown Manhattan around 8:45 p.m. Flatbush and Wathaven around 8:50 p.m. Yonkers and East Tremont around 8:55 p.m. Flushing and Throgs Neck Bridge around 9 p.m. Jamaica and New Rochelle around 9:05 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with these storms. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Yeah, that's for New York City.
The National Weather Service in Mount Holly, New Jersey has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for central Somerset County, northeastern Monmouth County, northeastern Middlesex County until 9 p.m. At 8:13 p.m.
Oh, hey, that was actually the next product I wanted to get. I see we got Andrew Gurnock joining us here. Hello to every single one of you just tuning in. Just tuning into our stream tonight. But also something else interesting happened. If we go to John Testing here, and we go all the way up, right over here, here we go again. This time it was not from a weather radio stream. This time by an actual radio station. Now that right there, that's the originator. This was actually supposed to be a flash flood warning for Lincoln County, New Mexico, and I don't know why they did this, but for whatever reason, someone messed up and ended up sending this as a national emergency message. Even though it's still called emergency action notification here, it's actually now called national emergency message, and I will now refer all of these as that. But of course, everything moving forward will still be called that. But then again, so, and I was actually talking a lot about this on the general too. So if I go all the way. Beaverhead, Montana. If I go up here, I was telling them about the alert here. Yeah. So, I'm not sure which one. So this was the header that was used to tone that flash flood warning. So somebody at the station definitely, I don't know who originated this, but something tells me this isn't accurate. Now, if I play, I'm going to actually play a sample of the message, and I'll see if y'all can spot the oddball in this.
Or expected to begin shortly. Excessive rainfall over the burn scar will impact Upper Canyon, the Rio Bonito, Eagle Creek, Cedar Creek and Rio Ruidoso drainages, as well as downstream along the Rio Hondo. Impacts will include but are not limited to all nearby reservoirs, bridges, culverts and roadways associated with these drainages, especially at those points where streams merge. Vulnerable properties in low-lying areas are especially at risk. Impacts could extend at least to Picacho, New...
Yeah. Now, that...
Mexico.
Now that what was used to actually transcribe the message, that's the original Apple Siri voice. You know, the voice you get in the virtual assistant. So that's the voice that's used. That they used. They didn't use anything that, you know, we're all familiar with, you know, Dave, Cal, that one David voice that Minnesota uses, and that one voice that QLN used for certain products today. Can't remember exactly what the name of it is, but I can tell you, boy, it was definitely quite an adventure today. I'll wait for New York City to finish everything. Okay. And I think that should be it. Yep, that's it. That's it otherwise. So that was definitely something, you know. So I don't know who it was, maybe somebody there must not have been experienced at this kind of stuff. Maybe whoever controlled that flash, whoever sent that thing out, probably had no idea how to actually properly create EAS headers. That's probably my guess. Because, you know, I was thinking about, you know, there was, you know, I was, you know, debating on that kind of stuff, you know, when our EAS network was developed originally. But now since HeatCats Encoder got on my mind, you know what? I should use that instead. So, of course, as you all know, we've been using it for quite a while. And yes, all of our tests have been valid, but whoever sent that flash flood warning out is definitely in big trouble. They are in big trouble. They're in deep trouble with the FCC. You'll be facing huge fines because of that. And see, Andrew Dirnock is actually going to go to the White Sox game on July 14th. There we go. Yeah, July 14th is when he's going. That's right. Yep, that's right. Because next month will mark the halfway point of the year. That is right. We will be already halfway through 2024. Because of course, when the weather gets warm, that's when we usually get to the halfway point of the year. Oh boy, here we go again. Fairfield, Connecticut. Now well, that depends if I'm gonna actually watch the game on TV or not. Yeah, it depends on whether or not I'm gonna watch the game on TV. Now, I'm already caught up on everything else, so that's what's good. Yeah, I'm already caught up on everything else, so I mean, I already did that before dinner, so I'm only gonna pick up a few products behind, including the finale. So after I get the finale, and after I get those products in there, that will be it. There are actually several other places where severe weather was occurring. So I mean, I already explained the whole story. So there was stuff going on in Louisiana. Actually got a lot of that stuff. And I think that was the first one. The first watch that came out was Pittsburgh. I was during the Mountain Time Zone. And then came Louisiana after that. So as a result, yeah, that watch is only, along the Oklahoma-Texas border, so I don't know how much stuff we're going to be getting from that tonight. Probably not going to get much. So, yeah, 1 p.m. is when the game's going to start. So, I'm thinking, yeah, we might be able to bring that game. Hey, yeah, here's a look outside. I don't know if we could catch it, but yeah, I think it missed it. Just saw one of the planes taken off from Midway. And here's that very same place where they were setting off a ton of fireworks the last time I was here. I think it was that was several weeks ago. And yep, here's that HP printer that's becoming a liability. It's the liability printer. It's been here for a whole decade. It's been serving well, and I think I can't believe it's still going strong, but at the same time too, it's starting to have major problems. And I was like, I couldn't even print from any of my computers. I couldn't even print from anything. Even installing the proper drivers, it wouldn't even go through Microsoft Word. Sox versus Pittsburgh. Oh sure, we will definitely be covering that game. But yep, here's that desktop that's still alive and well after all these years. I mean, my God, this thing has been here for 21 years, because I believe this thing was manufactured in 2003. Yeah, it was 2003 if I remember correctly, because I think that's what the manual date reads. Let's look. Let's see, HP Pavilion. There's a system recovery. This is the user's guide for the machine. I'm surprised she kept this here. Let's see what the copyright date on this is. See if there's a copyright date. Let's see. Copyright 2003. Yep. That is the year this thing was made. Oh boy, 2003. And the newest Windows XP machine that I have is from 2005. It's from 2005. So now I pretty much have at least one of almost every major machine released during, that had another major version of Windows. So I have one that came with XP, one that came with Vista, and I believe, I think there were two. Yeah, the Inspiron, Vostro, actually a whole bunch of them. I had a whole ton of them that came with Windows 7. Only one that had 8 as well, counting that. Yeah, two actually that came with Windows 8. And that one is the Home Edition, one with the Pro Edition. And then of course, the rest of them are Windows 10 machines. And then, of course, that new desktop is actually the first computer that I got that comes with Windows 11 pre-installed. So pretty much now I have computers that span a whole ton of major releases of Windows. Yeah, I'm seeing all the tornado warnings coming in through Pittsburgh. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. So, like I mentioned, we're gonna actually wait until the weather scan relays everything, and then once everything has been relayed, once everything is relayed, we'll get on to putting the monthlies together, and then we'll get ready to start the backyard baseball game, and then I'm not sure what else we're going to do after that. And of course, I was still having fun with the ABC blue screen as BSOD Part 2. Where's the one with Vista? Is this the one? Pro RTM 2011. 2.211. It just says thanks for watching in the description. Oh, this one is Windows XP. Windows XP on it. And then he just clicks the X. And he just clicks the X on the command prompt and it hangs. This is lovely. These have been really fun to watch. These blue screen pump. Yeah, these have been really fun to watch. Of course, I've been watching it too much. During the whole Verizon Mania chaos. Oh, yeah. And I was going to mention next about the whole Verizon thing. I can tell you that we almost had a perfect score on Verizon Mania last night. we had an almost perfect score. And what I mean by almost perfect score, 8 out of 9 clusters went on the same night. 8 out of 9 of all of them. So 8 out of 9 of those clusters all went on the same night. Again, we're going to wait for the weather scan to relay everything. You're listening to ESPN Chicago, the home of the Chicago White Sox. So then, considering, if I would like to get to backyard baseball tonight, what I actually would like to do is, so now considering that, I mean, I've already, made a plan, I actually would like to call it quits from the night at a decent hour. What I was thinking is, because usually on, Wednesday nights going into Thursday, what I would usually do is I would just, just stay up here, as we end the show, and then I would just export the weekly test compilation. Then, after I get this upload started, I'm just gonna get right to bed and call it quits. However, I'm gonna play this a little differently this time around. Yeah, a little differently this time around. So yeah, a little differently is how I'm going to play this. So instead, the bedtime part's going to come like much earlier. Like I don't know how to say it. Probably like right after I get the export started. Yeah, if that's the case, I think it's gonna be like right as I head off to bed for the night. Like right as I start the compilation, I check it for the night because of course I would like to allow myself enough time to to do a whole lot of other things. Go back on the weekly test stuff. All the other stuff from last night, including Comcast. Put that thing together. Brush, shave, and shower, all that, and then pack the rest of the stuff up and get dressed to head out. So that's why I mentioned that I did not bring too much stuff here, since this was the case. So again, we're waiting for all the products to. So we're waiting for all of the John products to relay. Once that's all done, then we will piece it all together, and then we will move on from there. So that's really what we have in store tonight. I don't know why, but I've just been obsessed with these BSOD videos. Processor thread unexpectedly exited. Great, more from DC. Alright, where's Coastville? Here's Coastville. Documents and settings. So, we're going to wait patiently for John to relay the rest of the stuff. After we have them all, after we've got them all, then we will piece it all together and then we will move on with some of our other stuff. Actually, I think I could go ahead and do the monthlies while that's going, because that's going to take a little while. Oh, gosh. This is crazy. Alright. Yeah, so I think what we could actually just do is go ahead and get the monthlies put together while John's weather check continues relaying all sorts of stuff. Because I think there's still a ton of other stuff in the queue. But I'll have to take a closer look and we'll see. So anyway, let's get the monthlies ready for next month. So let me get the reminder this pulled up. And I forgot to put Wisconsin Public Radio down, which was the big mistake I made. Okay. Oh boy. All right. So I'm gonna keep the IM over here. Oh. Man, I had quite a big dinner tonight. Alright, so we'll go to the test thing, and we will start putting everything in. Alright, we'll scroll to July, and here we go. First up, Sacramento, which will occur literally on the first day, and it will be at 11:50 a.m. And then Hawaii will be at 4:15 p.m. Yeah, you can see this is what's left over of the finale. So yeah, let me go ahead and close them all. Oh, what's this guy left over? That's Tulsa. There we are. Oh, great. Bedford, Blair, and Somerset. That is lovely. Hagerstown should still work. And it does. Oh, is he telling me about my lines? Yes, I do have the lines, but however, I don't have the lines with me at this moment. One moment. I'll let you see this while I type it in. Just going to X that out. Okay, let's continue. So, I would add Inyo, but they seem to be inconsistent. So, okay, looks like he understood everything. Okay. Alright, so then we're on the monthlies, yes. Okay. Now, I'm not going to add Inyo because they are inconsistent as heck. So, we're going to skip that. So now we move on to Tuesday the 2nd, where we'll have Ventura, California, which will occur at 12:30. Virginia now occurs on Tuesdays, so it'll be Tuesday the 2nd at 9:45 a.m. Illinois and Tennessee will both be separate this month. So, of course, 10:15 will be Illinois. And then Hope Creek Quarterly will be at 6:20 p.m. So 6:20 p.m. All right, now we go to the massive barrage of tests for the following Wednesday. So, Inland Empire will be at 10 p.m. on the 3rd, no, 10 a.m. on the 3rd. And then, of course, we also have Wisconsin and Iowa, both this month as well. So, 8:45, no, yeah, I'm right. 8:45 for Wisconsin, which will be an NWS origination. Iowa will be at 8:55. Let's go to Riverhead for Nassau and Suffolk, because this is for Long Island. Never mind, it's off the air. However, I have another option. KW35 should serve Nassau and Suffolk, shouldn't they? They should serve Nassau and Suffolk. Now, I believe it was Imperial that was inconsistent at night and was very consistent during the day.
National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Suffolk County in southeastern New York, Nassau County in southeastern New York until 9:45 p.m. At 8:47 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located over Lower East Side, or near Crown Heights, moving east at 30 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to trees and power lines. This severe thunderstorm will be near Elmont around 9:05 p.m. Garden City and Mineola around 9:10 p.m. Westbury around 9:15 p.m. Levittown and Hicksville around 9:20 p.m. Plainview and Massapequa around 9:30 p.m. Lindenhurst and Melville around 9:35 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
Alright, let's continue. So Imperial will be at 12:30 on Wednesday the 3rd. No, not AM. Should be PM. And there we go. Okay, and then Santa Barbara will be at 12:50 p.m. Alright, Siskiyou is inconsistent. We know how consistent the Samoa is. So Minnesota would be at 1:45. Another watch. These people are insane. But then again, they're really planning this out quite well. Did they finally start streaming alerts again? They finally started streaming alerts again, ladies and gentlemen. It's about damn time. So not only did we get an Air 1, but I'm happy to announce that they finally started streaming alerts again after they hadn't streamed a single test for since February? So it's been in this drought for the longest amount of time. The longest amount of time. So Air 1 will be included as part of that massive clip. How long does this thing go till? Until 11. So, once again, this will be a short watch. So, oh, and look at that. We just got a K-Love. We got a double. All right. Are you ready to hear the EMF stream a weekly for the first time in forever? I hope you are.
Encouraging K-Love. The following is a test of the emergency alert system.
Yep. We've been waiting for this for months, and it's finally back.
This has been a test of the emergency alert system, designed to keep you informed in the event of a national, state, or local emergency. Positive, encouraging K-Love.
That is amazing. We have been without him since the end of February. Yeah, let me get this straight here. Both EMFs have not streamed a single test since February. Since late February. That's how long it has been. That's how long it's been since then. I guess, what's today, day 3 for Air 1? So, when did we last get Air 1? I didn't see any Clark confirmation. Well, before this one. I'm gonna actually go ahead and stop the video. Okay. Well, now that both EMFs have tested, next will be Sunday. And we will finally have their live stream available again. Last time was the 23rd, so this is day 3 for Air 1. So here they all come. So, like I said, we're going to wait for everything to go through the weather scan. Once it is all relayed, once everything has relayed, then we will, once everything's relayed, we will, we'll piece it all together. Alright, so let's continue with the monthlies where we were at. So San Diego will be at 445. Not inland northwest. North Dakota will be at 2 o'clock sharp. So it looks like all these watches are most likely going to expire all at once. Monterey seems to be inconsistent, so we'll skip that. And then we go to Independence Day. Del Norte, Jamestown, and Modoc all seem to be very inconsistent, so we're skipping those areas. San Luis Obispo at 12:45. South Carolina is actually set for 11:15 a.m. That's one of the EMFs that I think it just relayed. Was that tones only? That better not have been tones only, considering it was from LWX. We'll see about the next one. That's it. Okay. And we're done with Thursday. Before we get that warning, Portland, Oregon will actually be at 12:15 p.m. on Friday. All right, that's it for week 1. Let's go get the marine warning now.
From 31 nautical miles northwest of Tidal Basin to 23 nautical miles west of Key Bridge to 34 nautical miles west of Quantico to 35 nautical miles west of Aquia Creek to 52 nautical miles west of Brent Point, moving east at 45 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, boaters and small craft could be thrown overboard by suddenly higher winds and waves capsizing their vessel. Locations impacted include Potomac Creek, Nanchimoy Creek, Swan Point, Gunston Hall, Occoquan Bay, Popes Creek, Maryland Point, Port Tobacco River, Pennsylvania State Park, Colonial Beach, Nefas Point,
United States. 301 Nice Memorial Bridge.
Mason Neck State Park, Woodrow Wilson Bridge, Indian Head, Fort Hunt, Brent Point, Reagan National Airport, Quantico, and Westmoreland State Park. Move to safe harbor immediately as gusty winds and high waves are expected. Now for the next.
That's great. Okay, on now to week 2. And change the priority here. It's important. Okay, let's continue. So now we're on the 8th. So northeast/northwest Michigan will all go at 10:47, so 10:45 a.m. And then we have New Mexico at the stroke of noon. So New Mexico occur at the stroke of noon on that day. There we go. Alright, and then we head to Tuesday the 9th. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good. So, we have Texas occurring at 11 a.m. on the 9th. So 11 a.m. on the 9th is Texas. Tennessee will be at 10:19 a.m. So 10:19. And then Oklahoma so 11:15 a.m. And then Fresno Kern at 12:10 p.m. Okay. And then we have San Francisco. Oh boy. This is large. This is for
Big
the
Meadow,
city of Manassas.
Elkton, Ruckersville, Brightwood, Washington, Castleton, Hunteville, Hart, Ida, Oak Park, Barboursville, and Haywood. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Charles County in southern Maryland, Stafford County in northern Virginia, Orange County in central Virginia, the northwestern city of Fredericksburg in central Virginia, southwestern Fairfax County in northern Virginia, east central Rappahannock County in northwestern Virginia, southern Fauquier County in northern Virginia, Culpeper County in northern Virginia, the city of Manassas Park in northern Virginia, Prince William County in northern Virginia, the city of Manassas in northern Virginia, central Spotsylvania County in central Virginia, until 9:45 p.m. At 9:03 p.m., widespread severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Haymarket to 8 miles east of Culpeper to 10 miles northwest of Spotsylvania, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Expect many more to develop northeast into the D.C. metro area. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Stafford, Dale City, Fredericksburg, Culpeper, Warrenton, Woodbridge, Quantico, Aquia Creek, Lake Ridge, Linton Hall, Montclair, Bull Run, Triangle, Dumfries, Bealton, Haymarket, Spotsylvania, Manassas, Sudley, and Cherry Hill. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. To report severe weather, contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your report to the National Weather Service office in Sterling, Virginia. Torrential rainfall is occurring with these storms and may lead to flash flooding. Do not.
That was just so much that I couldn't even finish the product. Wow, that was large. Alright. Moving right along. So, what are we on now? We're on the 10th, yes. So that's where we're at. We're on the 10th at the moment. So, that will be Ohio. Arizona will be at 12:40 p.m. New York City will be at 12 noon. Idaho will be at 3:20. Idaho will be at 3:20. North Carolina will be at 1 p.m. North Carolina is at 1 p.m. West Central Michigan is not being added because of how inconsistent they are. Alaska will actually be at 5:50. Humboldt is also inconsistent, so they're being skipped as well. We go to the 11th. Again, we're not adding Rhode Island because they're inconsistent. So we're going to go right to Alabama. Will be at 11:15 a.m., not p.m. New Hampshire will be at 2:45. Okay. We go to the 12th. So the Central Upper Peninsula will be at 9:45 a.m. And then the reason why there's actually a small amount of monthlies is because next month Washington State goes statewide. 12:50 will be the origination time for the whole state. So all clusters will participate in this test. Okay, we move on now to the 16th. So, New Jersey, 9:50 a.m. for New Jersey. Nebraska will be at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. sharp. Missouri will be at 11:15. 11:18 actually. And then Connecticut all right, we're gonna pause there for right now because DC just put another one out.
Along a line extending from New Williamsport to near Harper's Ferry, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, trained weather spotter reported a 65
Once
miles
it's
per
done,
hour
we'll move
wind
on to
gust
the
in
17th.
Shepherdstown, West Virginia. Impact, damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall. This could injure those outdoors, as well as damage homes and vehicles. Roadways may become blocked by downed trees. Localized power outages are possible. Unsecured light objects may become projectiles. Locations impacted include Frederick, Hagerstown, Martinsburg, Thermont, Emmitsburg, Shepherdstown, Municipal Stadium, Harry Grove Stadium, Ballinger Creek, Mount Airy, Robinwood, Brunswick, Walkersville,
We can't get there at Maryland as much as we could try.
Smithsburg, Braddock Heights, Paramount Longmeadow, and Wilson Conococheague. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building.
And I think that all of West Virginia might be a K-Love or something.
The National Weather Service has...
But we will find out for sure. Anyway now, let's move on. So now we're on the 17th. So we're on to the 17th now. So, Colorado is set for 10:20 a.m. Shasta is set for 11:50 a.m. Southwest Michigan will be at 9:50. Okay, 9:50 a.m. Central Michigan will actually occur at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. And then Georgia at 1:45. Okay. We're going to actually stop again. Because now State College put something out that's going over Hagerstown. Then we're going to move on to the 18th.
The National Weather Service in State College, Pennsylvania has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Bedford County in south central Pennsylvania, Blair County in central Pennsylvania, southwestern Huntingdon County in central Pennsylvania until 10 p.m. At 9:13 p.m., severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from Loretto to Lilly to Oaklandstown, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include Altoona, Huntingdon, Hollidaysburg, Roaring Spring, Martinsburg, Lakemont, Claysburg, Williamsburg, Duncansville, Dudley, Blue Knob State Park, and Raystown Dam. This includes Interstate 99 for mile markers 10 to 36. Stay inside a well-built structure and keep away from windows.
Alright, that's that.
Now for the official National Weather Service.
Alright. That's that. Now we're on to the 18th. So now the only oddball out of this is Kentucky. That's gonna be a nighttime test. Okay. Southeast Michigan will be at 9:40 a.m. I'll do Southeast / Lenawee, Michigan. I'm going to actually mark as that because both are set to go at the same time. Then South Central Michigan will occur at 9:50 a.m. 9:50. Orange, California is set for 1 p.m. Tompkins and Cortland and Guam are both inconsistent. So Florida at 12:50 and then Louisiana at... I didn't type it in all the way. There we go. And I'll just correct the spaces. Okay, the 19th. That will be at 2:45. That'll be at 2:45 p.m. There we go. All right. Now we're almost at the end already. Now we go to the next week. So Utah. Utah is going to be at 3:50 p.m. on the 23rd. South Dakota is going to be at 2, and it will be a statewide test. That should be correct. All right. And then DC on Wednesday, the 24th, will be at 10:47 a.m. Maine will be at the end, and will be at the end of the following hour, 11:55 a.m. And then to the 29th, we have Vermont, which will occur at 1:10. There we go. And then Los Angeles will be at 12:25 on the 30th. Okay. And then, of course, on the last day of July, the 31st, we get a good old rendition of This Is the Maryland. And then Nevada, 4:20. And that's that. Perfect. So let's go back to Meriden and get this marine warning from New York. Should be correct because it's for Western Long Island Sound.
19 p.m. Strong thunderstorms were located along the line extending from 24 nautical
And let's see where this is the Maryland is. Maybe you gotta scroll all the way up to the top. And I might actually end up be on the right transmitter for this. Anyway, let's scroll up here. This is what this is the Maryland sounded like.
This is the Maryland Department of Emergency Management. This is the Maryland Department of Emergency Management with the coordinated test of the emergency alert system. Broadcasters are testing equipment used to warn you during an emergency.
So that's what this is the Maryland sounded like this month.
5 p.m. Central Long Island Sound and Faulkner Island around 10 p.m. Mavic Inlet and Madison Reef around 10:05 p.m. Boaters should seek safe harbor immediately until these storms pass. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater, high waves, lightning, and heavy rain are expected with these storms. If caught on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from ungrounded metal objects.
Yep, they serve Suffolk. And now it's relaying K-Love, which we already got live, so we will just skip that.
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for western Suffolk County and southeastern New York until 10:15 p.m. At 9:18 p.m., an area of severe thunderstorms were located over Little Neck or near Jamaica, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to trees and power lines. The severe thunderstorms will be near Deer Park and Dix Hills around 9:40 p.m. Brentwood and Bayshore around 9:45 p.m. Islip and Hauppauge around 9:50 p.m. Ronkonkoma and Holbrook around 9:55 p.m. Patchogue around 10 p.m. Medford around 10:05 p.m. Yaktank around 10:10 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Large hail, damaging wind, and continuous cloud-to-ground lightning are occurring with this storm. Move indoors immediately. Lightning is one of nature's leading killers. Remember, if you can hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck by lightning. Torrential rainfall is occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Litchfield County, southeastern Dutchess County, and east central New York.
I think the logger broke. Wow. Oh, wow. That is lovely. So in that case, then, I'll just manually go back on the products. Oh. Good idea. Thank you. Thanks for the suggestion.
The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Southern California, north central Texas, northwestern Colorado, north central Texas, southeastern eastern Illinois, north central Texas, southwestern Oregon, central and north central Texas, like 9:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time, around daylight time, central daylight time, Pacific Coast Coast, Hawaii, Southwest 30 miles per hour. Ball size hand is 60 miles per hour. 60 miles per hour. Source indicated. Source animals outdoors will be injured. People and animals outdoors will be injured. Sighting. Windows to lose. Sighting. Expect windows to lose. Sighting. Expect wind damage to lose. Thunderstorm will be injured. Collinsville from 10:35 thunderstorm daylight time. Prove that the higher weather radiation mountain daylight time. For your daylight time. Denton and Krugerville around 9:10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Crossroads around 9:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Dixie, Lake Raymond, Central, Tioga, South Main, Road, Valley View, This includes Interstate 35 between mile markers 476 and 486. For your protection, get inside a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. Boosters north the NP 45 miles per hour. Hazards include 60 miles per hour of gusts. Expect storms will move siding of trees. 70% of storms will be near Sherman, Holly, Brookfield, Fairfield, Canyon, Millbrook, Glendale, Yellowstone. 4 big times around 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Milford, Eminence, and Fayetteville around 15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Newcrest around 1:20 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Sharon, Millard, and Cornwall around 1:25 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Torrington, Field, around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Falls Village around 9:35 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Oakville and West Village around 9:40 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Other locations in space severe snowstorms in Cornwall, West Torrington, South Key, Junior, Baker Corner, Philipsville, Hawkins, Rushville, and South Salisbury.
And the pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 on Andrew Benintendi. Runner at first, 1 out, bottom 6, 4-0 Dodgers.
Weather bulletin for the following county, Fayette, Pennsylvania. The National Weather Service in Pittsburgh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Fayette County in southwestern Pennsylvania until 10 p.m. At 9:14 p.m. East of Uniontown, moving east at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour over gusts. Heavy rainfall source. Radar indicated. Produce gusty winds and heavy rainfall damage to roofs. Siding. Heavy rainfall on Arlington, Martinsburg, and Shalkill. Seek shelter. Lecture and stay away from windows. The storm is capable of producing damaging winds. On point down 40 nautical miles, Long Island South Shore Bays until 11 p.m. At 9:26 p.m., strong thunders standing from Cape Mountain miles south of Chicago miles northeast of Fire Island, 44025, moving east at 40 knots. Hazard, wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, small crash. For the following county, Pennsylvania, strong thunderstorms will be near Bowie 44025 and Great South Bay around 9:30 p.m. Morgan's Inlet around 9:50 p.m. Morgan's Bay around 9:55 p.m. West Hampton Beach around 10 p.m. Shinnecock Bay and Shinnecock Inlet around 10 p.m. Bowie 44,017 around 10:40 p.m. Voters to Safe Harbor immediately until these storms pass. Wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Highways, lightning, and heavy rain are expected with these storms. Keep on the open water, stay below deck if possible. Keep away from on-ground and mangrove decks.
Same-day installation, and we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. So call today. Attention Chicago car shoppers. It's time to elevate your experience.
Alright, I think that's it otherwise.
Our family run dealership group has been serving the greater Chicago area with
I think that's it. Let me look through.
At Bill Jacobs, we believe in building lasting relationships with our customers. See why the cars bring you in, and the experience brings you back time and time again.
Hey, it's Michael Kopech. You're listening to ESPN Chicago, home of the Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, because I think everything relayed. I think everything went through. Yeah, I think about everything just went through. Let me just verify. When was this one? 8/18. Yep. All right. yep, that's it. Everything went through. So we're done with that round. Let me check Comcast as well. Make sure nothing else happened. It's just been nothing but tornado warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings. Oh crap! There was more. There was actually one more at 4:30. Oh yeah, I think I went back on that already. I think I went back on that along with the other stuff earlier. So yeah, okay. So then in that case, we're all set. The Warrenton, Missouri receiver's not working. I'm not sure. I haven't checked that receiver in a while. Okay, so that is all of the products. So now we'll head back to the compilation, and I will piece it together. And actually, while I piece it together, we'll go ahead and we'll switch rooms here, so we can get that backyard baseball game taken care of as we promised earlier. On. Oh, must be watching. I can hear she's watching the GSN airing of Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, as you can tell by the cue, it's actually a much older episode from 2017. Now I don't have my lacrosse with me, so my WR300 in this room is gonna have to do for now. So. Because as I just mentioned, we're limited on equipment this week, so. Yeah, I had quite a big dinner tonight. Let me tell you, I had quite a big dinner. Oh, and a big lunch too. Oh, yikes. Well, now that we have our iPad available, I'm actually gonna do Hartford for both of these. All right. And meanwhile, let's get this guy fired up, so we can get this ball game started. Wow, that didn't even last.
Full warning for Hartford County in northern Connecticut.
There we go.
Western Hampton County in western Massachusetts until 10:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 9:31 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Millerton to near Litchfield.
Again, we're very limited on equipment this week.
Miles per hour. Hazards include 70 miles per hour wind gusts. Expect considerable tree
I
damage.
thought we were done, Wakefield.
Is likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations in
This guy going here.
Hartford, New Britain, West
Making this
Hartford, Bristol,
back
Manchester,
in
East Hartford, Enfield, Southington, Westfield, Glastonbury, Newington, Windsor, Agawam, West Springfield, Wethersfield, South Windsor, Farmington, Simsbury, Bloomfield, and Berlin.
Yep, the sound that pretty much starts everything on the mast now.
National Weather Service in Albany has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for
Just amazing.
County in northern Connecticut until 10
Just amazing to see that this thing is still alive and well after all these years.
thunderstorms were located along a line extending
After all these years, it's still alive and well.
moving east at 50 miles per hour.
I was like,
Include 60
I mean, I had the instinct. I was like, you know what? You know what? While we're here, we might as well just get backyard baseball over with, and then we won't have to worry about it for the remainder of the. Well, All right. So let me go ahead and we'll.
Canton, New Hartford,
Alright, let me find this right. There's something over the mouse pad. Southpaw Enterprises Inc. Lovely. Alright, here is the game. Now again, all these go till 11. So this is patching live. We're gonna do this in local together. Alright. And of course we're gonna do what we usually do. 9-inning game. And now here's Vinny the Gooch, sunny day.
Here we are again, ready to kick off another baseball extravaganza. I'm Sunny Day, and together with my pal, Vinny the Gooch, we'll bring every bit of the action to you.
Going head-to-head in today's game are the Baltimore Orioles and the Junior Mariners. A word of advice if you're looking to catch a home run today. Stay away from the spitballs.
Alrighty then, it's time for some baseball.
Alright, we shall start it.
Play ball! On the mound today is Angela Del Vecchio.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on fields ending with Y.
Watch out for this one, kid, because I throw pretty fast, you know. Alex Gonzalez, the leadoff hitter.
Well, I hope you made it back from the snack box, because this inning is getting underway here.
Yep, this game's getting underway, actually.
Takes her stretch, cuts to the plate. Keep your eyes on the ball.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
With nobody out.
The National Weather Service in Sterling, Virginia has
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
southwestern Prince George's County in central
A
Maryland,
bouncing ball.
western Charles County in
One
southern
hopper to the shortstop.
southeastern
Throw at first
Fairfax
base.
County in
Got him out.
southeastern Prince William
Eric
County in
Peter up
northern
to bat.
Virginia, the southern city of Alexandria in northern Virginia, and Joseph P.M. At 9:36 p.m. your thunder storm
He's
was
up
located
and delivered.
northeast at 30 miles per hour, 20 miles per hour.
A bouncing ball.
Desert, 60 miles
Goes
per
for the
hour.
diving catch. Out with it and deep to first. It's first.
Damaging winds will cause some trees and large branches to fall.
You know, great for time playing video games.
Localized power outages are possible.
Into the windup and delivered.
For your locations impacted,
No ball one. The runner goes. Passes it over to second. He breaks the second.
Fort Hood, Groveton, Huntington, Fort Belvoir, Woodbridge, National Harbor, Lake Ridge, Burke, Laconia, Montclair, Camp Springs,
He is
Lorton,
ready
and
and
Franklin.
delivered.
For your protection, move to an
Low and outside. We'll have a runner on second. One out.
Contact your nearest law enforcement agency. They will send your
Here's
report
the
to the
motion
National
and
Weather
the
Service
offering.
in Sterling, Virginia.
That is ball
Is
three.
occurring with this storm and may lead to flash flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways.
She's set. Cut to the plate. A swing.
The National Weather
3 and
Service has
1.
issued
Alright.
3-1-6.
Now,
Swinging. Forward.
I'll let y'all
Runs over
enjoy the
to it.
game while I continue catching this guy up here.
Go. Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is gone.
Good, pretty. kid can walk the walk. Can he hit the ball?
One
I
out.
sure hope you can.
Ready now. She delivered.
Alright.
That was a ball.
Keep your eyes on the ball.
She's ready. She delivered. Strike one.
Huh?
Let's hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
She's set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on. First. And he grabs it. Great shot to first. He's safe. Raul Mondesi comes to the plate. Runner on first. One out.
No,
The
man, for first
windup
card.
and the pitch. That was ball
Do an
one.
H ever go?
Breaks for it. Chucks it to third.
Probably didn't because of the severe weather.
Hey, chucks it over to second.
Hey,
They have a runner on
Yep,
second.
there it goes
One
at
out.
top.
She takes the pitch.
So here we go. So they already just did
Well,
seven
that's up.
stretch. Now we're in the bottom of the seventh. And the Astro game in this in our game here is just getting started.
The swing, another strike.
now give us another one, baby.
The windup fire. Swung on, and it goes foul. 1-2. She is ready. The 1-2 pitch. A swing. A long fly. Runs over. That ball out of here and there is nothing but fun. Paper trail.
Later.
Now for my favorite tradition.
Positive, encouraging Kayla.
Just as fit comes the bat.
Chris Nolan. Great decision and face on that field.
One out. The target goes up and the delivery. Swung on. And out he gets it. He's out. Grab that one. Amir's gone.
Goes again.
60 roll on his big brother.
2 out. She's set and delivered. Strike one.
That's working for us.
So yeah, that must be from a baseball field.
Thinking of her on the mound.
So that must be from a baseball field nearby.
The set and delivered. A bouncing ball. Gives one to the shortstop. Great shot to first. Safe. Makes the catcher ready for the pitch. Runner on first. 2 outs.
So that probably must be home run
Takes
five
the
versus
stretch.
shorts.
Here's the pitch. A swing.
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Low left hook.
Batter's gotta have a great eye. Knock one of those babies.
And the count is 0-1. The target goes up and the delivery. Swing. Strike two.
Now's a good time to use a breaking ball.
Went with the right.
This is a great time to use this shot.
The windup and the pitch. Swung on. Struck her out. But he's tough. up on the mound and ready to work. Leading the way, Kenny Kawaguchi.
Well, I hope you made it back from the snack bar, because this inning is getting underway here.
Here I go. He's ready now, and the offering. That was ball one.
And I think we'll probably be done after the,
A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on that thing.
He's out of there. Gary Larson steps up.
yeah,
Gary
it's like
Larson
the,
is one of the best all-around players in the game. I'm going to take this picture to school.
Oh, we'll
He
see.
won and delivered.
We shall see.
High ball one, one out. The target goes up, and the offering swung on. Foul ball, 1-1. Into the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Belts it in. It is back. Way back. Out of the ballpark. Oh, run!
That ball is gonna see it. Come on, that's sure.
You didn't think I could do it, did ya?
Chipper Joe at bat.
Watch this.
The stretch and the delivery. Swing. Hammered down the middle. Flats out a single. Ooh.
Was that good?
Wide to the second. Lands on second. Into second with a standing double.
Nice one. That kid's pretty fast.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
This girl can walk the walk. Can she hit the ball?
They have a runner on second. One out.
I'm gonna get a home run this time.
Oh, we'll see.
Into
Oh, we'll see.
and the offering. Swing.
Oh, I
0-1.
sure love that.
From the windup, fire. Ball one.
I'm already kind of picturing what it'd be like if Brandon used these backyard baseball quotes in addition to the big yard stuff.
Swung on.
Let's hope it doesn't shake her up.
And the count is 1-2. He won the 1-2 pitch. Swing. Down she goes.
I could have hit a home run if I wanted to.
Next up, Nomar Garcia Park.
I'd say this Nomar kid is one of the best shortstops I've seen, and a solid
You can put
hitter,
your own
too.
message on the scoreboard.
Here I go.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
The stretch, the pitch. Ball one. From the windup and delivery. Swinging. It's fouled back. 1-1.
What was I trying to do? Go back on something? Yeah, I think we're trying to go back on stuff.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball two. 2-1.
Does it feel
Round is 3 and 2.
This was
The strap,
Amarillo.
cuts to the plate. The swing, third strike.
That's it.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can do.
I can't believe it.
You can't believe it? Wow.
And that'll do it in the first inning. Left one on second. Cal Ripken Jr.
All right. So as I said here, we're in the home stretch of this compilation. Tito's.com.
Strike, eh? Looks like a right hook.
Don't try this at home,
So at
kid.
this point, the only cluster. Now, as I said, 8 out of all 9 of those Verizon clusters on the eastern seaboard have tested. So that officially leaves. So that officially leaves DHO 14 as the only cluster remaining to test. After that cluster tests, that's it.
From the stretch.
All Verizons are done after just one day.
The wing.
8 to
And back
Goodbye now. See you next time.
Bye-bye, Santa.
Alright. So
Alex Gonzalez at
now
the plate.
adding in the 2 longest videos. The 44-minute one,
The stretch.
then the
Pitch on the
23-minute
way.
video. This is why I make sure I have everything we need. Let's head back to Amarillo
Gave him the right hook.
here.
0-1. Takes their stretch.
Yep, there it is.
And the pitch. Swinging. Foul. The windup. Here's the pitch. The swing. Say goodbye to another hitter. Ba-bing, ba-da-boom. Bye-bye, Santa. Eric Shear up to bat.
This kid has stolen so many bases. He makes Al Capone look like an angel.
The stretch. She delivers. The swing. Strike. 0-1. The stretch and delivers. The swing, another strike.
Oh, give us another one, baby.
Hard left. 0-2. Ready now and delivers. Say goodbye to another hitter. Bye-bye, Santa. One left on. And for Bill Vector coming up to the plate.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. You guys in the outfield better move fast.
Takes the stretch and delivers. All one. 1-0. He winds, throws it. The wing. On left of center. Here comes Ashton Weber.
Little Smoky Ash is in great shape from all that tennis conditioning.
Runner on first. No out.
I'm going to smash the ball out of here.
Here's the motion. He throws it. The swing. Strike. Into the windup. And the pitch. 0-2. He comes center and delivers. A swing. Strike. He's out of there. Timmy Beckman. That's it.
Timmy is known for her sweet tooth. Yes, sir, she loves those candy bars.
Watch out, here comes trouble. Become center. Cut to the plate. The swing. Strike! And the count is 0-1.
Swing, batter.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing. Strike!
Try concentrating.
Become center. And the pitch. Ball 1.
And they're still issuing more. What is going on here?
Swung on. Foul. 1-2.
And they're still issuing more. What is going on here?
From the windup, the 1-2 pitch.
Swing.
Ball 2. 2-2.
Oh no.
Ready now.
Oh,
the 2-2
no.
pitch. Swung on. That's
Oh
a foul.
no. This thing goes till 2 a.m.
From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Swing. The right. That's it for this play. Deep breath. Calm down, Timmy. Show. Here comes Jorge Garcia. Okay, stand back, peons.
We started with
The windup
464.
and delivered. On the swing. The right.
Swing, batter.
Into the motion. Throws it. The right two.
Boy, folks, we're going to be in for one heck of a night, aren't we?
From the stretch and the offering. Swung on.
Actually, for this one, we're doing,
Man.
See you
we're gonna
next
do
time
alternate
around,
for
kid.
this one,
I'm just about ready to go home.
because they serve it out.
And that'll close up the second. Let's one on first. The Melonheads are down. Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate. The stretch. Cut to the plate. Strike.
Yo, you need a new
So
prescription
there's
for those
a lot
glasses.
to do tomorrow morning.
Okay, quick, folks. Stretch. The 1-1 pitch.
Right.
A swing. Looped up.
Continuing to update this
Tosses
compilation
it over to
here.
second. Safe on second. Jacinta Smith comes to bat.
I got a bad feeling about this.
But thankfully,
Runners on
this
first
watch
and
from Boston
second.
is very.
One out.
Thankfully, it's only limited to Boston, so
Here's the windup. She delivered.
We want a batter.
Looped up.
Let's go, Yellow. Hey, man.
Let's go yellow.
There. So,
Play.
yeah, I was gonna talk
And she
about
looks
dinner
after it,
tonight.
Throws it over.
all these,
Before
all
breaks
these
the
came
home
in.
plate. They score to run.
So,
Quick toss to third. Out.
tonight went ahead and finished off the macaroni since I will be out of here tomorrow morning. Since I'll be out of here tomorrow morning. I finished that up for
From the
dinner
windup, she
tonight.
delivered. Low ball one.
The home of the Chicago White Sox.
Chipper Jones on the hill.
Chipper's got a good fastball, but the one you really want to watch out for is his elevator pitch.
The windup fire.
And there we go. Charleston, West Virginia has just expired the severe thunderstorm watch.
Gotta watch where they're
So
going
now
out
we're
there.
starting to see
All over.
some of the watches
Fires
begin to
across the
expire.
plate. Stuffs it over first. And he's safe.
Some are being canceled.
Reach the Crockett. Ready for the pitch. Run on first. 2 out.
I'm surprised Charleston left that in place the whole time.
From the windup, here's the pitch. Strike! Whatever. Got her with speed.
Which just impresses me. It impresses me even more,
Action of something.
considering how there wasn't
He's ready
anything
now, and the
on them and they
offering.
didn't cancel it early.
The swing. A bouncing ball. Straight down the middle.
So,
The second.
The last warning that happened was like this at 5 o'clock. It's now 9, and they just let the watch go all the way and then they expired. So, okay.
Left one on first.
So,
The Melonheads are down. Next up, Kenny Coates.
Kenny's a fast-paced man, and he can play all day without getting tired.
With nobody out. Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center.
but once I'm caught up, since I won't show you the since I can't show you the videos in front of the game,
Pop fly.
I'll just explain the videos as we go.
He's out.
So that's what we'll do. I'll explain the videos as we go along.
That's up. 1 out.
And then once
Here
the
we
Sox
go.
game is over, I'll move the 300 back into the other room. But this time it'll actually be turned off completely. In fact, speaking of
Ball
which,
one.
Bowling for dollars.
I'm going to turn the alarm clock function off
Here's the windup. Fire.
because I don't want FMT coming on while we're packing it up. Well, thankfully everything is going quiet now, so,
Ball 3.
well, in terms of
3 and
the
9.
severe weather, so. But, you know what's even better
From the
is
stretch,
that we're
here's
caught
the
up
pitch.
with all the main stuff.
Swung on. A bunt.
Specifically everything that came up until the finale, so.
Chipper Jones at bat.
Chipper Jones is going to surprise a lot of people. You watch. Watch this.
We've got Lisa Crockett pitching now.
If it curves or catches fire, Mad Dog can throw the heck out of it. Just don't ask her to throw a slow ball.
From the
Don't
stretch,
skip.
and the offering.
Don't even ask.
Hammered down the middle. Goes for the slide, lands on third. He flies, and makes it to second. I gotta see that one again.
With the variation of speed on your fastball, 3-4 miles off, add and subtract.
32 fouled, 95, and that one has some good tailing action.
Dudley Dog steps in.
But I'm like a 40-year-old in a kid's body.
And there are runners at second and third. 1 out.
I'm going to get a home run this time.
Didn't do it last time, Miss Sally? Well, this time.
Strike!
The batter's got to pull the trigger on those.
0-1. The target goes up, and the pitch. Swing,
My goodness, we're in the ninth
Whoops.
already?
slide,
Wow.
and the count is 0-2.
Jeez, no wonder how fast these ball games go.
From the windup, here's the
Jackson,
pitch.
Spires, watch. Forward, cancels
One
warning.
on. She goes down on strike.
That pitcher is merciless. I could have hit a home run if I wanted to.
Next up, Nomar Garcia Park.
Nomar Garcia Parra can flat out play. Here I go.
If your bullpen arm, one is to stretch and do anything you need to do.
Bet you can't hit it
To the stretch, and the pitch.
The second stretch is actually doing the catching. Don't want this
From the
going off
stretch,
course.
fire. Direct two. 0-2. From the windup, and the
That's it
offering.
for all the main videos. So now we need to go back on the.
A long fly.
Oh, that's going out of here. Yeah, it's out of here. Home run.
Towards South Africa. That one should pass. Long gone. And Woodville Vector coming up to
This kid's gotta be pretty nervous out there.
plate. 2 out.
I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
Oh, I sure hope.
Takes the stretch. Throws it.
Patty
Ball
says
one.
hot tubs and
1-1.
grills.
From the stretch, and the offering. That was ball two.
That's for Hawks.
Into the windup, and the offering. Ball
There
three.
goes watch 4, 6, 7. There's a few more things I need to finish on that
The stretch.
on
Pitch
that
on the
monthly
way.
list before we go,
Ball 4. And she walks.
or once we're done here rather.
Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna crush this one.
She's set. Fire. Direct. Runner on first. 2 out. From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swung on. Foul. 0-2. From the windup, fire. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Simmons scrambled.
And she's out.
What a bummer. She gave it her best shot, though.
That's it for the third inning. Left one on first. The Melonheads are down.
The Melonheads are rolling downhill fast.
Cal Ripken Jr. plays with nobody out. Into the motion, he throws it. Swinging. That's a foul, and the count is 0-1. The target goes up, and the delivery. Ball 1-1.
Take a swing, why don't ya?
He's set. The 1-1 pitch. Swing. A bouncing ball. Straight to short. Throws it to first. Got him out. Alex Gonzalez at the plate. 1 out. He's ready now and delivers. A swing. Bank run. He's all over. On to second.
That can't be right.
Safe. Eric Peter up to bat. They have a runner on second. 1 out. Hey, we want to bat. The windup throws it.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Fire! What a hit! Motion
You talk about your great balls of fire. That's the real thing, baby.
And the count is 0-1. Takes the stretch and delivers. The swing. A bouncing ball. Let's go, Yellow. Let's go. He's got it. Then we can do the plate. From the windup, he throws it. That was a ball. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Swing. And the count is 1-1. The windup. The 1-1 pitch. That was a ball. 2-1. Let's see some action or something. The windup and the throw. Let's see some action or something.
You can see his frustration level rising.
And the count is 3-1.
We want to bat it, not some broken ladder.
From the windup, he throws it. That was a ball. He got a walk.
Happens to the best of them from time to time.
With a 4-hit shutout, and the Dodgers sweep the series. The final score.
Pete Wheeler set.
Yep,
Beyond,
Dodgers have
1 out.
swept our Sox. I'll go ahead and put this back on WFM2.
He winds and the pitch.
Alright, now I'll transfer this refund back to the
Sliced
room
it.
where it came
And the
from.
count is 0-1.
You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
He's set. Take his pitch on the way. Swung on. Strike.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
And the count is 0-2.
Hey, we want to bat it, not some broken
Here's the
ladder.
motion and the delivery. Got him. Strike out.
Hello, the hostess. Your table is waiting. Boom.
Raul Mondesi comes to the plate.
Hello, Amarillo, again.
You there, miss.
The target goes up and delivers. Swung on. Whoops. Slice. 0-1.
Hey, we want to bat it, not some broken ladder.
He's ready now. The delivery. Swinging. Strike 2.
He was in there like swimming.
That for the right hook.
This is a great time to use the heat.
Take a swing, why don't ya? You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
The stretch. Pitch on the way. Swinging. Got it. Strike out.
Take that.
Halfway through the inning now. 3 left on. The Melonheads are down.
The Melonheads are rolling downhill fast.
Timmy Ekman steps in.
The kind of hitter she is, digging in and determined every time.
This one's going a mile.
The target goes up, and the delivery. Swing. That's a foul, and the count is 0-1. She's set. Throws it. Swinging. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those taters.
She's safe. Here comes Jorge Garcia. Runner on first. No out.
Watch that outfield cringe as I step up to the plate.
Takes the stretch and delivers. That was ball 1. 1-0. Here's the windup and the throw.
Look at me.
Swing. Strike.
Swing
1-1.
better. We want a batter, not a broken
Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Raw,
Swing.
raw.
A long one and move over Sputnik. This puppy's headed for orbit.
Blast off. A rocket launched off his side and zoomed right out of the park. I'm a natural, yes?
Next up, Penny Kelly. With nobody else. Here I go. She is ready. The pitch.
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
0-1.
Look at me. Go team.
Here's the motion. The delivery. That was ball 1, and the count is 1-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
The windup and the offering. That was ball 2. Takes the stretch. The 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. 3-1. Ken Griffey Jr. on the hill.
Ken Griffey Jr. is one of the greatest power hitters of all time. As a pitcher, he's a crafty left-hander who relies on location and movement.
Here's the motion. Throws it.
Go team.
Swing.
Yeesh.
And the count is 3-2. Into the windup. Pitch on the way.
Bet you can't get a touchdown.
Forced to walk. Harry Larkin steps up. Runner on first with nobody out.
I'm going to take this pitcher to school.
Heads up.
Into the motion and delivered. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That little blooper sent him running.
Time to get the charger.
And that's an out.
Okay,
Good job.
we've still got a chance to score in this inning. Let's do it.
Chipper Joe's at bat.
Watch this.
Try concentrate.
Target goes up. The pitch. The swing. Fouled one back. They have a runner on second. One out. The windup. Throws it.
Try concentrating.
Ball 1. 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch.
Look at me.
Swing. Whoops. Slice.
Yoo-hoo. Over here. We want a batter, not a
Ready now. The 1-2 pitch.
raw, raw, raw.
That was the ball. 2-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
to the motion, the 2-2 pitch.
Try concentrating.
A bouncing ball.
Send him scrambling.
Get him.
We can do it!
Oh, yeah. Let's get him.
Ooh. Nellie Dog steps in.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either. Alleys are scary.
Stand back and see a real athlete in action.
Can't score a goal. We want a batter.
The stretch, he throws it. Swinging, strike one.
That's what I call a whiff.
Runners on first and second, one out.
Swing, batter, batter.
He winds, he throws it. Swing.
Swung early.
And the count is 0-2. Here's the windup and the delivery. That was ball one, and the count is 1-2.
Try concentrating. Heads up.
He comes center. The 1-2 pitch.
Hey, batter,
Swung on, and struck out.
Can't win 'em all.
I could have hit a home run if I wanted to. Next up, Nomar Garcia Park.
Okay, now, watch this.
Eastern Daylight Time at 8:33 p.m.
Look at me.
From the stretch, throws it.
Swing, batter, batter.
Swing. And belts it. Plays it off the wall. Slides into second. He's out.
Let's get him. Wow, that was awesome.
And the fourth inning's over. 2 left on. 6-6 tie. The teams are neck and neck out there. Then it looks to be a fight till the finish.
The Melonheads. I always thought that was a weird name. I mean, is a melonhead anything related to a pumpkin head?
A pumpkin head? Like that Halloween guy? I don't think so. Everyone knows melons are summer fruits, Vinny.
Okay, so they say you're supposed to thump a melon to see if it's ripe? What is that all about? I never did figure out what exactly you're supposed to hear anyway.
I'm not really sure. I could ask my dad. Why do you want to know?
Just curious.
Jacinta Smith comes to bat.
Those would kind of be the same questions I would probably ask myself
No doubt about that.
Nobody
if I were in his
else.
shoes. Boy, what a game we got here.
The stretch
The Sox have
and
been
the
swept by the
offering.
Dodgers.
Swing. Got it. Nice one.
After the
First
Dodgers
out.
swept us.
Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
Such a young kid. Good attention span. You'll be a great player one day.
He's set. And the throw. A swing. Strike. 1 out.
Hey, we want to bat, not some broken ladder, you know.
Here's the motion. The pitch.
Batter.
Swung on. Popped it up. Goes for the diving catch. This was gonna get past him. Great shot to
Way
first.
to go, kid.
That's it. Out. Lisa Captain ready for the pitch. 2 out.
Swing. At least you
Here's the windup and the delivery.
batter.
Swing. Strike 1. Looks like a lefty.
Batter's gotta have a great eye to smack one of those babies.
And the count is 0-1. From the stretch, he throws it.
On the ball.
That was ball 1. The stretch, the delivery.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about
That was ball 2.
hang in there. We want a batter, not a broken broken ladder. You kids are playing like little crazy monkeys.
From the stretch, the pitch.
We want a batter, not a broken
Ball 3,
ladder.
and the count is 3-1.
Weak.
You're supposed to hit the ball. The windup, 3-1 pitch.
Hey, batter,
Swung on.
swing, batter.
A little doinker. He's all over it. The throw to first base. Say goodbye. He's out. That's all, folks. I gotta see that one again. Oh.
Here we go, team. Here we go.
6-6 tie. Both teams are giving it their all out there, and this has been a really exciting game. Angela Del Vecchio coming up to the plate. Nobody out.
I'm gonna smack this one for sure.
Into the motion. Here's the pitch. Strike.
The batter's gotta pull the trigger on those.
0-1.
Can't score a goal.
From the windup, the pitch. The swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on those teams. It's tough not to let them outshake you up. These kids have to keep their cool.
And she's out. Here comes Ashley Weber.
I'm gonna crush this one. Rah, rah, rah. Look out. Go
Takes the
team.
stretch. Fire. The wing.
No, that's too bad.
She's out. Ooh, Kimmy Ekman. That's him. 2 out. This one's going a mile.
Goal.
He's ready now. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. From the windup, cuts to the plate. The swing. And drove one deep. Looks like she tripped. Ball is still in play.
That's the way we get it done. Way to go.
And that's an out.
All right. Let's do this like Brutus.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's the end of the 5th. 6-6 tie. The teams are neck and neck out there. Then it looks to be a fight till the finish. Cal Ripken Jr. is playing.
Cal Ripken Jr., huh? He won't last long. Yeah, right.
Nobody out.
Not a broken ladder.
You're supposed to hit the ball. From the windup, fire.
Hey, batter, batter, batter,
The
batter,
swing.
batter, 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 batter,
A
batter.
long fly. Gets under it.
Ooh.
Leaps up. That's not going to do it. Quick throw to second. Safe.
Good job. Way to go, Sid.
That was a truly unimpressive maneuver.
I came out to tell you that if you were gonna finish off the ice
Hey,
The
batter,
windup.
batter,
The
batter,
delivery.
swing,
That was ball 1. They have a runner on second. Nobody out.
Hey, batter, 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 swing, batter.
So,
Takes the stretch.
so now DC just shrunk the watch down
That was ball 2. And it's down to 2-0.
to Baltimore City.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about one of that?
Oh boy, 80 miles an hour in Connecticut.
I was frozen.
Went with the right. 2-1.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken leg. Into the motion and the pitch.
You kids are playing like little crazy.
Going away. 3-1.
Weak. Hey, batter. Hey, you there, miss.
Let's see some action or something. The delivery. Swung on. It fouls back, and the count is 3-2.
Hey, batter. Hey, batter. You kids are playing like little
The stretch and the offering, swinging, and throws one deep, runs over to it.
Let's go.
She dives for it, didn't make it. Strike to second. We got him out.
That was a truly unimpressive maneuver.
Oh, no. No way, man.
Eric Peter up back.
This young batter eats left hooks for breakfast.
From the windup, here's the pitch.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do.
Ball one.
We've got spirit.
Runner on third, one out.
Just hang in there. We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate.
Batter.
Swing. Belted it. Back. Better take a picture now, because this ball is out of here and it ain't coming back.
Not bad for a shortstop, okay?
Ken Griffey Jr. has played.
You know, Sonny, I'd rather eat a rattlesnake than have to touch the Griffey.
One out.
Hey, batter. Hey,
He's
batter.
set.
Not a
And the
broken
throw.
You there, batter.
Swung on. And throw one deep. Running over. He's good. Catch. Out of there. Pete Wheeler steps in.
Wheatley's older than your average first grader because he's stayed back 4 times already.
2 out.
What are you doing? Batter.
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
Hey, we want a batter.
Huh?
Hot one.
Hey,
Down.
Cranford is in the report.
Swing.
Ready now. Cuts to the plate.
Swing.
Swing. Strike 2. And the count is 0-2.
God.
You there, miss.
Here's the motion. The pitch.
Oh gosh, it just got worse. Hold on, folks.
Say goodbye to another hitter. The Melonheads are down. Here comes Jorge Garcia.
Okay, stand back, peons.
He winds the pitch. Swung on.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
Hey, batter. We want a batter, not
Ready now. And the throw.
Can't score a goal.
Anytime you get that second strike on ya, it gets pretty tough to fight back.
0-2.
Hey! Yo! Swing.
The target goes up. He's frozen.
I think I just missed it, didn't I?
The swing. That's a foul. 0-2.
Hey, batter. Can't score a goal.
He takes the stretch. Fire. High ball 1. 1-2.
Hey, look at me. Swing,
He's
batter,
set. Pitch on the way. That is ball 2. 2-2.
Rah. Go team.
He winds the 2-2 pitch. Third strike. That's it.
See you next time around, kid.
I think they are picking on me because of my glasses.
Next up, Kenny Kawashima. Okay, pitcher, give me one right over the center. The stretch and the delivery.
We want a batter, not a
Looked like a good pitch to me.
From the wind-up, pitch on the way. A swing, strike two.
Rah, rah, rah.
He comes center, throws it. That was a ball. 1 and 2.
If this guy's idle, I might as well put out.
From the wind-up, he throws it.
Bet you can't hit a touchdown.
Oh crap,
That
I
was
still
a
gotta
ball
go back on the
two.
cheat.
And the count is 2 and 2.
Rah, rah, rah. Go
Here's the wind-up. Here's the pitch.
And
Third
Landon actually just bought
That pitcher is
a
merciless.
Boy, you messed up.
08580 weather station alert radio. Oh yeah, I've seen that
Very
one before.
lucky. That's up.
The one that Cranford got.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Swing
Take
bat.
the
That looks to be an old
Here's the
version
pitch.
of WR100.
Ball 1.
I'm not sure what version that is. I think it looks to be a version. I think that's a version.
Target goes up, throws it. A swing,
Maybe version
strike
2?
1.
Maybe version
Where'd it go?
And the count is 1 and 1. We've got Jocinda Smith pitching now.
Pitching isn't really Jacinda's thing, but as a
Yeah, it
hitter,
looks
she
like
can't
Silver
be
EAS
beaten.
just bought a recon
Into the
off of
wind-up. The
Amazon.
1-1 pitch.
That was the same place where I got my
Strike
recon.
Where'd it go?
And the count is 1 and 2.
That's the same place where my recon came from.
The stretch.
It came from
She
Amazon
delivers.
as well.
Swung on. Strike. He goes down on strike.
I'm stunned.
Stunned at the game.
And that'll do it in the 6th inning. The Melonheads are down. Raul Mondesi comes to the plate.
Mondesi's got huge hit potential, you know? Pitcher, beware.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit.
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
Action or something.
That was ball 1. 1 and 0.
You there, miss. Keep your eyes on
Let's
the
see if we
ball.
can.
Something.
Let's see if we can
Target
get this
goes
guy
up,
caught up
and the
before.
offering.
There goes Fanning Grayson can watch.
It was in there like swimwear.
Solid left hook.
In my book, a solid left hook is the
Now-
mark of a good
VHO 14 going tonight would definitely complete the set.
Into the
That would
motion. The
definitely
1-1
make this a truly
pitch.
complete.
Swing.
This would make it an absolute miracle. I mean, really.
Good move. Slow ball.
That keeps thinking out there on the mound. Great idea to throw the off-speed pitch.
And the count is 1 and 2.
Action or something. You kids are playing like little
He winds. Fire. A swing. A bouncing ball. Right to the pitcher. Chucks it to first. That's it. Out. Jocinda Smith comes to bat. Ready now. He throws it.
Hey, we want to bat it, not some broken ladder.
That was ball 1. 1 out.
Hey, we want to bat it, not some broken ladder.
From the
you
stretch.
know.
And the offering. Swinging. Solid left hook.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
1 and 1.
Just hang in there.
From the windup, cuts to the plate.
Broken ladder. Hey, batter.
That was a slow one.
This is a great time to use this
Hey,
hit.
we want to bat
1 and
it,
2.
not some broken ladder, you know.
like little
crazy monkeys. Sweet.
Into the windup. The
Little
1-2
crazy
pitch.
monkeys.
We want to bat
The
it,
wing.
not some broken ladder.
A bouncing ball. Goes for the diving catch. Up with it. Zings it to first. That's it for her. Amir Khan walks up to the plate.
Sticks his axeman's little brother. Still has training wheels on his air guitar.
2 out.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
Ready now. And the throw.
Take a swing, why don't you?
That was a ball.
Swing! Swing, batter. Just hang in there.
take a swing, why don't you? Become center, and the delivery. Swung on. Belted it. Races to the ball.
And he got it.
Out. That pulls their plug.
That retires the side.
See that? Play again. The Melonheads are down. Chipper Joe's that fast.
I wonder how you get a name like Chipper.
With nobody out.
Watch this.
Get a touchdown.
Into the motion. Pitch on the way. High ball one. Into the motion. And the pitch.
Try concentrating.
1-1.
That's it.
Hey. Hey, batter.
She's set. The delivery.
Rock on.
Ball 2.
Get a touchdown.
Yeah, folks, I think we're almost caught up here. But then
From the
I'm gonna,
windup, a 2-1
but then I'm gonna
pitch.
remote into the laptop just to ensure that
A
I've gotten all remaining products, and then after that,
I don't know what kind of
After
kick
that,
that was, but it tasted just
let's go
like
back
Chipper.
on the chew.
Will you look at that?
My God, this thing is approaching 7 hours. Jeez. Considering this thing was already half an hour long,
with nobody out.
this thing was already half an hour in length by the
I'm
time
gonna get a home run
called
this
quits
time.
last night.
Not a broken leg.
Because by the time I called it quits last
Pitch on the
night,
way.
this thing was already
The swing.
already over half an hour
Gotta
long.
swing at the right time to hit the ball.
And then
And
even
the
and
count
then
is
as the
0-1.
East Coast was getting started, it was already over
From the
an
stretch,
hour and a half.
the delivery.
Swing, batter.
A swing. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on this team.
Safe on first base.
Awesome. Oh. Wow, that's nice. Awesome.
Next up, Nomar Garcia Park.
Here I go.
Miss it. Hey, batter.
Here's the windup. The delivery. Swung on. Strike. Runner on first. No out.
Not a broken leg. Try
Here's the motion. The delivery.
How long does that watch for Idaho
What
go?
was that? We'll just call it a wild pitch.
What's very weird about that Idaho watch is that it was never
A
same
wild
toned.
pitch.
It wasn't same toned when it went to effect, which
Steals.
is pretty interesting.
Slides in.
I don't know if I would have done that.
Safe.
468. That goes till 10.
We'll have a runner on
to
second.
expire.
No out.
Now we're gonna wait to hear from Boise and Pocatello.
Ready now. The 1-1 pitch.
The cancellation. I think there were a few other offices in that as
Hit
well,
hard.
but I believe mainly it was just Boise. And I think
They
that's
got another one.
That's the kind of hustling I like to see.
In the second with a standing double. Good hustle.
right. Now I'm going to take one last check and make sure that I got
Have a runner on
everything.
second. Nobody out.
You guys in the outfield better move back.
Could have done, let's see, Boston, DC.
Here's the windup and the delivery. Swing. A forward and plays it off the wall. Slides in. Score.
Winnie the Gooch loving that.
Goes for the slide. Out. Here comes Ashley Weber. 1 out.
I'm gonna smash the ball out of here. Hey, batter.
Okay, I think we're
Takes
it
the
looks to
stretch
be all set
and
on
the
the
delivery.
mass. It's okay. Boston, I got that already. That's Boston.
Some bat. 0-1.
Bet you can't get a touchdown.
Takes
I
the
owe
stretch.
overlays.
Pitch on the way.
I don't know what transfer
Walk
overlays
on.
for. Looks
Built
to
it.
be. Looks like that also runs. Looks like they've got also relays. Also relays. Harrisburg. Yeah, otherwise I think we're done. Let's get this guy for Somerset, Maryland.
Jimmy, that's it. 1 out. This one's going a mile.
Rah, rah, rah.
She is ready. Cuts to the plate.
Hey, batter, swing,
I can't believe they didn't swing at that.
0-1.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder.
And I'll just go ahead and use this opportunity to also verify that I got our other products.
Direct.
That's what I call a whiff.
0-2.
Hey, batter.
Into the motion. Pitch on the way.
More
Direct
particularly,
out.
let's go look at KLT.
Here comes Jorge Garcia.
Rhode Island.
Okay, stand back, peons.
What's that?
Into the motion and delivered. Swung on. Strike 1.
Gotta swing at the right time to hit the ball.
0-1. Into the motion and the offering.
And I disregard that
Ball
one.
1.
That's
Target
KLT.
goes up. Fire. Ball 2. 2 and
California's
1.
Swing, batter.
Zeala's there 1.
The windup and the pitch.
Go team.
Ball 3. And the count is 3 and 1. She kicked. The pitch.
Alright.
Swing, batter.
So I'm taking final
Another
checks.
strike.
Making sure that I got everything.
Miss it.
The target goes up. The 3-2 pitch.
Just want to make sure I didn't miss out on anything.
One left of
Make sure
center.
I didn't miss anything. Alright, let's look at GUP. Oop, there's one. There's a weekly
Fly
there.
with the second. And that's an out.
That kid was out by a mile.
Wow, that league is awesome.
They've taken a 10-8 lead. This ball
Was
game.
that good?
And that'll close up the 7th. The Melonheads are in the lead. Lisa Crockett, ready for the pitch.
Hey, batter.
Let's see some action or something. Here's the motion. Cut to the plate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
The
I had to
swing,
clear this as
strike
spam.
1. With nobody out.
So things like that. 831 is this guy.
Not a broken ladder.
The stretch and the offering.
So again, I'm looking through every single
Ball
other product.
That one
Did I
was
miss?
just a bit wide.
And the count is 1 and 1.
You didn't miss.
He winds the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2, 2 and 1.
You know batter. The kid that compared you to broken ladder. He would
That's
He
one.
said we want a 2-1 pitch.
some broken ladder, you know.
Strike 2.
I think that's it.
Not a broken ladder. You kids are playing like little
Take the
Let's see
stretch.
an 8
Rose
South Carolina test. Let's do that one.
swing. And that's
Take it from me. Pitchers this good are easy to come by.
Take that.
I think all that's left now is the MLS
Cal
weeklies.
Ripken Jr. at the plate.
Yeah, I think the MLS weeklies are all that's left to do. And then,
Become center. And the pitch. Strike, eh? Here's the motion. He
yeah, I
throws
think
it.
Aiken seems to be a spam.
That was ball one. And
Yeah,
the
I'm
count
gonna
is
probably
1-1.
disregard Aiken going forward. What's this guy? MLS?
Hey,
What is
we
this
want a
one?
batter.
Is this
Target
ECC?
goes up. Cuts to the plate.
This looks to be ECC.
Swung on. Strike.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
Heinz
That
and
was a
Rank.
slow one.
This would be a good time to cinch him with a hook or a crazy pitch.
And the count is 1-2. From the stretch, the 1-2 pitch.
Kane
The
disregard.
wing.
Homestead.
Jumps up and
And that
snaps.
looks to be it.
Out. Alex Gonzalez at the plate.
Trying to get something for the team.
2 out. Takes the stretch, the pitch.
First,
That
let's
was
see if
ball
I can
one.
get Heinz and Rankin anywhere. Probably can't, but let's.
Take us into the windup. Throws it.
I probably can't, but let's try.
Nice one. That's what I like to see.
Hot one down the
That's
middle.
alright though.
Think I felt the wind from that pitch all the way over here.
From the windup, the delivery. Another strike.
I was frozen.
Into the motion, the 1-2 pitch. That was a ball.
Some action or something.
From the windup, the 2-2 pitch. Got it. Strike out. Take that. Halfway through the inning now. The Melonheads are in the lead.
Because these kids are on fire. Hot, hot, hot.
Next up, Kenny Cowie.
Still trying to get on base.
Here I go. From the windup, pitch on the way. The wing. Strike.
So let's check the XC wide relay. This one's the full one.
The windup, the delivery. That was ball one, and the count is 1-1. From the windup, she delivered. The wing. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
And he's safe.
Was that good?
Harry Larkin sets up.
I like this kid's batting stick. Strong, but not too flashy. Here we go.
She's set. And the delivery. Swung on. A bouncing ball.
Gotta watch your kneecaps on this team.
Lands on second. Chipper Joe's at bat.
I wonder how you get a name like Chipper.
Runners on first and second with nobody out.
Watch this.
Here's the windup. Cut to the plate. That was a ball. 1-0.
So it looks like this one I actually taking it from. Sounds like
Target goes up.
Sudlersville,
And the
Maryland.
delivery.
Sounds like XCY relays
Right
from
way.
Sudlersville.
Looked like a good pitch to me.
WSK97. In other words.
Here's the windup. And
I can't
delivery.
remember, but did I ever get Sudlersville from
Another
someone else
strike.
when I was there?
And the count is
I
1-2.
don't think I did. And I don't think I was able to get WXM 60 out of South of New Jersey
And
either.
the delivery. That was a ball.
And I most likely would not have been able to get KHB 38 out of Atlantic City
From the
either,
windup
because
and the
that's probably because
throw.
that's in the that's like in the
On the
southern.
swing,
It's like the
a bouncing ball.
deep
That
south.
little blooper sent him running.
And he's out.
All you can do is try your hardest.
He's out. Slides into third.
Gave it the old
Eastern
college
Pennsylvania.
try, which is pretty impressive
as
for
I
a
like
second
it.
grader.
Alright, taking the final checks. And that looks to be it. Okay, that's it.
No.
So we're almost done here.
Sally Dobbs steps in.
That kid's waving a bat
Go
around
back
like
on
a
the
little
chief.
fish. I'm
We
gonna
got
get a
some
home
final
run
pieces
this
of
time.
business to do, and then we will call it quits.
Here's the windup and the offering. Strike! Runner on third, 2 out.
Concentrating.
Go team.
Takes the stretch, the delivery. Low ball 1, and the count is 1-1. Into the windup and the delivery. Ball 2, 2-1. Target goes up. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on. A blooper in foul territory. And the count is 2-2.
So now I just gotta put in the MLS weeklies and we'll be done. So
A swing. That's out.
it would be nice
I
if we
meant to
heard
do
from
that,
TOP
you know.
today, but the severe weather is preventing that from happening.
That's it for the 8th inning. 1 left on.
And I guess
The
we're never gonna
Melonheads
know
are in the
if
lead, up by 2.
if Bill Bukowski ever said that phrase we were wanting him to say all week. I guess we'll never know if he did now because,
Into the windup
as I
and the
heard, John
offering.
changed one of his main FM
5-1,
monitors from
and the count is
WETA
1-0.
because he can't pick up WETA Classical from the basement, it looks like. Which is such a shame. Maybe he could just put his
From the windup,
radio in
throws it.
another part of the room. Maybe he could get a better
Take the
signal.
right one.
But
Sure.
really, I don't think that's going to be. I don't think that's really going to end up working
Elevator
because,
ball. 1-1.
I mean, that's a whole lot of That's a whole lot of equipment he has to move.
Into the motion.
I mean, you
the
know,
1-1 pitch.
that's a whole lot of equipment he has to move
That was
you know,
ball 2.
from the basement all the way to, well, you know, that's a lot of
Angela Del
equipment he has
Vecchio
to
up to
move.
pitch
So.
now.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on days ending with Y.
Here's the
Which is
windup.
pretty
The
much
2-1
every
pitch.
Every
The
single
swing.
day ends
You could feel the breeze from that one over here.
Good move. Slow ball.
She tried to outfox this hitter with an off-speed pitch.
And the count is 2-2. Sally Dobbs up on the mound and ready for action.
The boss sends batters back to the dugout with the authority of a parent sending a kid to his room without supper.
From the windup, fire.
Well,
Take a
send
swing,
the
White
kid
House.
to
You
the
got it.
room without supper.
Break out.
Those two have come up
That's right,
against
so
one
it's
another
not
many
really
times,
weekends.
and it's always a fierce fight.
Gotcha. Ken Griffey Jr. at plate.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Take a swing. She's set. Here's the pitch. That was a ball. And the count is 1-0. Takes her stretch. The pitch. Swung on. He bunted. And she goes after it. Great shot to first. Avenel. Steve Wheeler steps in. Into the windup and delivers. The wing.
Not a broken ladder.
A bouncing ball. Having a rough time of it.
That's my sister.
Great job.
Yeah. Yeah, that Marine warning's outside of range.
Raul Mondesi comes to the plate. Runner on first, 2 out.
And that's it. New York City just canceled the remainder of its watch.
The delivery.
Just put that in.
Counted 0-1. Take a swing, why don't you?
And we're done. We are done.
From the stretch and the delivery. Swinging. Chopper to third.
Carol Burnett and
Way to go,
Friends.
kid.
Starring Carol Burnett.
Throws it over.
And that's it.
Comes the back.
That is it.
Runners on first and
We
second.
are all
2
caught
out.
up. We're all caught up with everything.
Into the
Oh boy,
motion
this is
and
quite
delivery.
dodgy.
Swing.
Alright.
Tattoos that one.
Well, we're gonna do GMD.
And misses it. The throw. Back to one. And over to third. Safe
Okay.
on third.
Now let's go back on the. Let me go back on the chief roll.
Such a run, kid. Good attention
Playing
span.
Maryland.
You'll be a great player one day.
Ah, sure, we can find it. Here we go.
From the windup, back to the plate.
Like little
The wing.
swing better.
Don't see that very often.
I don't know how the physics of that thing works, but one thing I do know, it can drive any field of battle.
Here we go.
He's got it. Fires it over. They scored. Way over his head. And they score.
Let's go, guys.
There we go. Here's where the chief came.
Leaps across it. Ready for the pitch. Runner on third.
Base
2
out.
out.
Third. Yep, outside of range. Because Philadelphia, because that's Atlantic City.
From the windup,
Philadelphia
she
does not
delivered.
play for that area.
High and inside.
Okay.
1-0.
Nothing at the end of the chief. Okay. That is
He
it.
is ready. The delivery.
So we're all set on the chief. Now we just have a few more
And
things
count
to.
2-0. The stretch. Pitch on the way. The wing.
Oh.
Strike.
Oh, I'll be
That
running
was a
late.
perfect corkscrew pitch. Very impressive. 2-1.
Action or something.
Alright, let's take care of this
The
Cleveland
stretch.
Marine warning.
2-1 pitch.
And maybe we'll wait GMD's relay of Sussex, Delaware. And then after that, that should be the end. That should be
The
it.
windup. The pitch.
As we prepare to wind down for the night. And this ball game is, well, not over, because the
Those
Orioles
two have come up
have
against one another many
regained the
times,
lead.
and
So
it's
that
always a
means
fierce
bottom of the
fight.
ninth.
That's what you get for trying to be a
So that
hot
means
shot.
bottom of the ninth.
1 left on. The
So
Melonheads are
Melonheads will
down.
have a
Melonheads
chance to
are
win it
rolling
here.
downhill fast.
And DC just canceled
Except
Baltimore,
Omar Garcia Park.
both the county and the city.
There you go.
So both the county and city of Baltimore have been taken out of the watch. I've already ran final checks, so
She's
now we're all
set
set.
and delivered. Swinging.
And this is where we'll end our broadcast tonight.
Into the motion. The delivery.
And that should be it. So.
The wing. A bouncing ball.
That's kind of weird how normally around this time we would be doing Deal or No Deal with
And
Brandon,
Bill Beckman
however.
coming up to the plate.
Good hitter she is, digging in and determined every time.
Wins,
1 out.
pins.
I'm gonna
Middletown,
smack
New
this
York.
one, sure.
Oh, great. Well, back to Philadelphia
And the
once
delivery.
more. Because again,
That
this
was
is
ball
from
one.
Philadelphia
1-0.
County. That was the cancellation slash
The
continuation
stretch. Cut to the
from
plate.
DC.
Swinging.
Now for
Whoop.
Philadelphia County.
Wide. The stretch. The 1-1 pitch. That was ball 2. 2 and 1.
Well, too bad Monco missed out on too bad Monco missed out on Mount Holly. It's because of it's because of his trip to Los Angeles, and this ball game is tied.
Chuck went up.
That solo home run ties the ball game.
Here comes Ashley Weber. 1 out. I'm gonna crush this one. Amir Khan now up on the mound and ready to work.
Dix has one claim to fame. His right hook can smoke his brother any day of the week, and his corkscrew rocks too.
He's ready now. Cut to the plate. A swing, strike 1.
You know, you can throw your back out swinging like that.
Montana.
And the count is
Now
0
you
and 1.
haven't heard from it in a long time.
From the windup and the
But I
throw.
think as of now, the remainder of them are going to expire very soon.
Grounder to short.
Send him scrambling.
He's out of there. Timmy Ekman steps in.
Trying to get something for the
We go
team.
to extras.
2 out.
Looks like this game could be going to extras tonight. 7 hours.
From the windup,
Just
the
moved the
delivery.
7-hour mark.
Swung on. A bouncing ball.
That's a slow roller.
Okay.
And he's out.
Oh boy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to extras. Alright, so now that we're all caught up,
And the 9th inning's over. Tied at 11. Looks like the Melonheads are holding their own in a tough matchup.
yes they are.
Cal Ripken Jr. is playing.
Alright.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley either. Alleys are scary.
No out.
Let's see, Rhode Island is inconsistent. You don't know about Puerto
Here's the
Rico.
motion. Cuts to the plate.
Let's see here.
Ball 1.
You little batters, the kids are comparing you to broken ladders. Over here, man.
Montana.
Let's see some
Yellowstone.
action. She is ready. Pitch on the way.
Yellowstone.
Hey, man.
Ball 2.
Doug! We want
Two.
a
2 and 0.
not a broken ladder.
So now I'm finishing up the adding the first full week of the
Here's
month.
the motion and the pitch.
Hey, batter, 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 batter.
I'm going to set
Strike
it
1.
daily.
Strike, eh? Low and away.
And just in case this isn't the first
Great
full week,
idea to throw the
End of
off-speed pitch.
2 and
You
1.
kids are playing like little
this
crazy
is
monkeys.
daytime, so it's going to be 10. So it's
Into
going to be
the motion. A 2-1
11:59
pitch.
a.m. So I'll set it for
That's
11:55
ball
a.m.
3. 3 and 1.
Because this is a
Hey, batter, 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 batter,
schedule
He
month.
is ready. 3-1 pitch.
Very top
A
of the
swing.
list.
Strike.
That's working for us.
Angela Del Vecchio up to pitch now.
Like her brother Tony, Sugar Pop has a pretty solid spitball, especially on days ending with Y.
From the windup, cuts to the plate. Swing. Strike. Another one down.
Those two have come up against one another many times, and it's always a fierce fight.
Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, Santa. Alex Gonzalez at the plate.
If Gonzalez stays healthy, he could be another Omar Vizquel.
Hey,
Or are they trying to phase out the calendar?
From the
favor
windup,
for this?
fires.
That's what they're trying to do.
Strike 1. Nomar Garcia Parra has taken his warm-up tosses and is ready to go.
Nomar's got a pretty good fastball and a heck of a
And
corkscrew
looking
pitch.
and
The stretch
adding
and
any
the
remaining
throw.
entries to this list.
That was ball 1.
Let's see some action or something.
Into the windup. The 1-1 pitch.
Kansas.
Hey, we
Ball 2.
Look out below!
So let's finish
Here's the lineup.
finish
Cut to the
building the
plate.
list.
The swing. Bunted.
Personal
He
messages.
scoops it up. He throws the ball to first. Out. Derek Jeter up to bat.
The girls love Derek Jeter. Isn't that gross?
2 out. He winds, throws it.
Action or something.
That was ball 1.
He really got up in the kitchen with that one.
1-0.
Hey, we want a batter, not some broken ladder, you know.
He winds, the pitch.
How about you?
Strike.
Sure swamp.
Got him with the left foot.
That pitch is a tough one for a batter to get anything off of.
And the count is 1-1. Into the motion and the pitch. The swing.
Now's a good time for a slow ball.
1 and 2. Into the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Swing. And that's strike 3. And he has banned the batter.
That's a one-way ticket back to the dugout. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya, bye-bye.
Tied at 11. I hope you're having as much fun as we are because this sure has been an exciting game.
You bet it has.
Here comes
This
Jorge
could be the one that
Garcia.
ends it all.
Watch that outfield clinch as I step up to the
Until
plate.
we go to an 11.
Takes the stretch.
Or is
and
this going to be
throws.
quite a coincidence?
A swing.
11 to 11 in the 11th inning.
Then he scrambled. Was that good?
Into first on a sharp
Made it.
single. Next up, Benny Cowell. Runner on first. Nobody out. Here I go.
Put the there because it's
Here's the motion. Here's the pitch.
as this is one of the many offices on the eastern seaboard that don't even know what's in
What is he
your
waiting for?
is. So let's see, I got Kansas in there.
Here's
I'm
the
looking for other
windup.
states,
And
making
throw.
sure I got their details in.
Sliced it.
I think it's mainly New York that I'm missing some information.
Swing, batter.
He winds and the pitch.
Let's see.
And that's strike 3. He gave it his best shot.
You give it your best shot, and that's all you can do.
I'll do better next time. Harry Larkin steps up.
I'm going to take this pitcher to school.
Takes the stretch. The pitch. Swing. Foul ball. 0-1.
Kansas is in the wrong place. Supposed to be there.
From the windup and the offering.
Where did I leave
A swing.
Buffalo?
That's what I call a whiff.
0-2.
Where's Texas? Oh, is it supposed to be on the week
Into the
of
windup
Texas?
and the
Yeah,
offering.
probably.
That was ball 1. 1 and 2.
Readjusting.
Into the motion, cut to the plate. And he was in. Makes the break. He slides. Look at that. He's out of there.
You gotta score runs to win a game.
Oh my goodness. We're going to an 11th inning.
That's the end of the 10th. Left one on first.
Say hi to Southpaw for
9-11.
us.
I hope you're having as much fun as we are because this sure has been an exciting game.
Yes, it has.
Ken Griffey Jr. at the plate.
No, Sonny, I'd rather eat a rattlesnake than
Well, I must have just
No
like
out.
half the nest.
Hey, we want a batter.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if Brandon was following along to the severe weather event in DC earlier tonight. Not sure if he was following along to DC, but of course it's always nice to see him here on a Wednesday night, especially since normally we would be doing Deal or No Deal with them, but tonight this week it's a special case. Now, as for Monopoly, Hyperbole, and all those Wheel of Fortunes, we're going to do those on Saturday. So we're going to do those on Saturday. And he's going to go for second base, and he just made it. So the Orioles are going to try and take the lead. Anyway, Long Island, Thursday the 4th, 9:45 a.m. We acknowledge that. It's interesting now that both EMFs have tested it. Oh boy, my room is going to be very, very quiet tonight. That actually is.
Here's the windup.
Let me go switch.
Come on. A bouncing ball.
They're in the right spot. Oh boy. Boston yet again.
Quick throw to second.
Here we go. Bourne Heights, Massachusetts, and then Rochester. And then Rochester should be on 11th at 8:50 a.m.
Runners on first and second, 1 out.
In Rhode Island.
From the windup, Rosen.
In Rhode Island. In Rhode Island.
Foul. And the count is 0-2.
Okay. I believe that's everything for New York. I believe that's everything for New York State. I'll have to take a closer look, make sure I got everything.
1 and 2. Action or something.
Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Locations impacted include
Take the
Boston,
stretch.
Providence,
The 1-2 pitch.
New Bedford, Brockton, Quincy.
Ball 2.
Hey, pitcher, throw some good pitches for a change.
Action or something.
Draw some good pitches for a change, you bet. You heard the lady, Nomar. You heard the lady.
The swing. The ring. And he has found the battle.
Way to go, kid. That's showing them who's boss.
Who's
Yo,
boss?
we wanna be ya, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm your time.
Oh, we're not done yet. Mid-Hudson Valley. Oh, we're not done yet. Mid-Hudson Valley.
And the operator.
So, Mid-Hudson Sullivan.
Strike one.
It's going to be
Breaks for it.
at,
Throws it over the third.
it's set for the 7th, so it will
There are
be
moments
at
of glory, and then
9:06.
there are moments like this.
Take a swing. And there are runners at second and third. 2 out.
What are you doing? Sliding fly? Oh,
Weak. From the stretch. Here's the pitch.
miss. At least you're trying.
Another strike.
Harsh.
Lower
And it was
Hudson.
a lefty. And the count is 0-2.
We want a batter, not a broken ladder. Over here, man. Swing.
From the stretch. Throws it.
At
And he has found the battle.
Boston Marine.
Everyone fights for that kick. That's the first time you got struck out by a shortstop? Huh?
Runners left on second and third. Tied at 11. Looks like the Melonheads are holding their own in a tough matchup. Very lucky.
I like this kid's body stick. Strong, but not too flashy. Here we go.
Ready now. Cut to the plate. One run. Direct run. 0-1.
This is probably one of our longest ball games yet out of this whole thing.
Here's the
And
motion.
then Capital District should be at 9:07 on the 2nd, but
That one
we'll
was
just
quite a
make
bit
sure.
wide.
And the count is 1-1. He winds. Cuts to the plate. The swing. Rounder to short.
Simmons scrambles.
And he's out.
There we go.
Rob.
Chipper Jones.
Very raw.
Chipper Jones is real solid with the bat and the glove.
1 out.
I'm gonna hit that ball, man.
from the windup and the offering. Low ball 1. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-0.
Alright, let's see. I got Capital District.
Here's the motion. Cut to the
The
plate.
rest of them appear to be at random, so...
Ball 3.
Okay.
Painted the corner with
So I
that
think
one.
that's it. That's all of the areas for New York State. Alright, now, however, we're not done
The windup
yet.
fire.
We're not done yet.
Horse to walk.
Who needs movies when life is this exciting?
Let's change that to 2024. Okay. Now, we're not done yet, because now we gotta put the Wisconsin Public Radio
Belly
weeklies
dog
in.
steps in.
I didn't do this, I didn't do that this month.
And that's the
Alright, so the first one will be at 2:59 on July
From the stretch
14th.
and the offering swung on and drove it to deep left.
Or July 8th, I meant. The
Go.
second one will be on the 16th.
Stand by, 'cause this ball is gone.
And she finally hit the home run we've been asking for.
That's for sure. I knew I could do
And that is a walk-off 2-run home run, and the Melonheads win it 13-11 in 11 innings. An amazing ending.
The Melonheads dominate. 13-11.
What an outstanding game this has been. A victory
let's see,
these
and then
kids
the
won't soon
24th.
forget. They played hard and got what they deserved.
Yes, they
This
did.
is Sunny Day and Vinny the Gooch saying see you next time here at the Parks Department Field number 2.
That's right. And of course, you can catch our normal backyard baseball games every Thursday at 5 p.m. So this essentially will take the place of that game. That is actually this week's game we just did. So, let's go ahead and send this back to the homepage here. I gotta keep looking at IEM because I might be missing out on a few. Did I miss anything? No, I didn't. Okay, I didn't miss anything. We'll just go ahead and say yes to exit. Okay, so let's see. 24th. That goes right over here. Sorry. Okay. And then the last one is at 12:59 on the 30th. So 12:55 p.m. And I think that's it. And yep, that is it. Okay. All of the monthlies are all set and ready to go for next month. Now let me go get four. I still hear Carol Burnett in the other room. Yeah, I can still hear Carol Burnett in the other room. Okay, so we're almost done. There's one more thing we gotta do, however. And that's to go through everything that happened.
Let me introduce you to Plus 500.
No, thank you.
Do you know Hobby?
Yeah, I know you have weekly ads, Hobby Lobby.
The Tech Kit.
Yeah. Alright, let's go back on all these enthusiasts and anything else. So first, Goomy himself reacted to his own song. And great, now a tornado warning for Providence, Rhode Island.
The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a tornado warning for west central Plymouth County in southeastern Massachusetts, northwestern Bristol County in southeastern Massachusetts, northeastern Providence County in Rhode Island until midnight Eastern Daylight Time. At 11:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Lincoln or near Cumberland, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Hazards include tornado. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed.
Yeah, I've been seeing
Windows
I'm seeing both of those Chips Ahoy Cookies commercials, you know, while browsing through the YouTube platform and stuff. And, but there's actually two kinds. There's actually a smooth, chewy flavor, a chewy variety, and then there's the standard variety with the crunch. I like the variety with the crunch better, because that really gives like a good experience of cookies and whatnot. But anyway, that's enough of that. Again, I've got some final pieces of business to do because, but once again, let me explain. So once again, now earlier at the beginning, I mentioned that last night with, you know, the whole Verizon Mania thing, 8 out of all 9 clusters tested on the same night. That is a combination we don't see very often, which is quite amazing, I gotta say. That's quite amazing, too, considering that I've started making this whole Verizon thing, you know, a weekday. You know, doing this every single weekday. You know, monitoring them on Monday night, on Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and then, of course, Wednesday morning where everything goes and whatnot. So, let's see if I remember the order it went. 11,001 went at the stroke of midnight. 11,001, yeah, they went at the stroke of midnight. So that was 11, then 15, and then after that was 9, then 4, then 8, then 6, and then after that, that was pretty much it. But then and then 5 went around 4:30 in the morning, went around 4:30 this morning, and 14, on the other hand, did not go at all. So shortly after we end this here, I'm gonna go get VHO 14 going, and that actually is the only Verizon left. That is just amazing. And we'll take one final look at the radars to see how this is gonna go before we head off. So EAS weather has that warning for Delaware that was relayed on his own station. He also got that warning on PSG. Christopher Rahman finally is back online after all this time. Portland, Indiana derailment mock. Shenyun at the Lincoln Center in New York. Random memes. There's my stream. Train simulator. The family fun continues this fall. And this is LEAS's VCY TV.
For Ozark County in southeastern Wisconsin, life-threatening flash flooding of Mount Carroll.
There's my big numbers episode from today. Wakefield got that one severe thunderstorm warning. I think that was from yesterday, or was it today? Oh, this one was for Accomack, Virginia. Yes. Terry Monteagle got those 2 severe thunderstorm warnings. Actually, got 3 of them. Cord cutter thing. Inside Edition. Wheel of Fortune Decades. There's that episode of High Rollers that I'll be watching a little later. And there's that intro Sky Blues hasn't updated either. And there's the flash flood warning from Sky Blues. That was from earlier today for Otero, New Mexico. And Landon got that severe thunderstorm warning. Actually, one of the very few that went through KIH 54. Paris Hilton. And Northeast Illinois is finally getting caught up on the stuff from earlier this week, especially over the weekend, with the stuff from Rockford and
Mist alert
I see he missed, I think he missed the first severe thunderstorm warning. This was that tornado warning. Let's see. Griffin Museum of Science. Yep, that will be the official name of this. And KBF, that was from yesterday. Actually, a lot of this stuff was from yesterday. That Brian got around to getting up. Or was this today? Yeah, it looks like some of this stuff was from today. And I think I cleared everything out quite good. Top of the hour ID on WBY. And then Super Mario finally got back to 300 alerts after he reset his count. Alright. Well, now comes, I think, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to see who ran their weekly anyway, despite the risk of severe weather. First contestant, Birmingham. And second, but really not added to the list, are two Corpus tests from June 5th and 6th, and June 5th and 12th. Next winner.
Welcome to Omaha.
Well, no wonder why he gets money by getting this kind of stuff. Next winner, Albany, New York. And next winner, although there really isn't a risk, that is La Crosse. That's TFM's Catcher La Crosse. There's KC65, Chen Hassan, Twin Cities. And KSMOX got around to uploading some of the stuff from last night. Yeah, all of last night's stuff. That's all at the, that's actually midway in that other compilation that, like I mentioned last night, that's going to premiere tomorrow in the place of, you know, where we would usually air, you know, marathons of some of our shows and everything like that. Neptune got the Quad Cities test. And he got the Lincoln Weekly on Galesburg. And in fact, they actually updated their script as well. In fact, Lincoln actually also updated their script. But, and I know I'm probably going to be spoiling this for, a lot of you, but yesterday, for some reason, Mount Holly decided to test at 11:30 yesterday morning. They decided to test 11:30 Central Time yesterday morning, and I don't know why. I'm guessing it was, I guess it was most likely an error. Maybe they weren't supposed, maybe some guy hit the wrong button or something, and I don't think they even acknowledged it. And they didn't even say if they were going to count the mistake as their weekly, but they just went ahead and did the regular Thursday test anyway. But again, I guess we'll never know. Fenwick Island to Chicotee, I don't think that's going to be, that's probably going to be that area we can't get now. Because we don't have that, station anymore, which is such a shame. Well, let's just open up Accomack anyway and confirm. Yep, it's offline. Oh my goodness. Well, we had fun. So, KC60, well, not funny. I don't think he got KC. I think he did get, I think he got Milwaukee. Yeah, I guess he did. Okay. Of course, Luna also got Birmingham. He got Peachtree City. It looks like Peachtree. Not sure if this is correct, if Peachtree City was actually a doubleheader or not, because I don't think I was paying attention to it. But guess what else? Guess who else did a doubleheader test today? Northern Indiana. Yes, Northern Indiana actually did a doubleheader weekly today. Not sure if it was all the transmitters, I was particularly on KJY62, which of course, since I didn't have my 996 with me, I was able to still pick it up on my WR300. It actually picked up both tests very well, along with Chicago's weekly. So, of course, I got those. So, yep, that will be a part of this thing as well. And of course, Charlotte EAS with the weekly, but on 2 stations. KHC27, WXL70 is 2 separate things. And here was the Mount Holly test that happened on time. And then the day 3, and then the Outlook updates. Accurate 2028 got the Indianapolis Weekly. Nightwolf got State College. Carrion, of course, got Mount Holly. Alright. Now go to the other account, we'll do the rest. And there's that top of the hour. Now, Valerie Patterson actually got Wilmington, but actually, in fact, he got it inside a Goodwill store. I think he must have found a WR120 at a thrift store, and I think he just decided to plug it in. Yeah, I think he probably knew that. Yeah, he definitely knew that today was Wednesday. So wow, I guess that must have been quite a treat for him. He found a WR120 at a Goodwill, and he just so happened to plug it in, and he ended up getting the Wilmington Weekly. But I guess it was a good decision on their part, because nothing ended up happening today by them. There was barely anything. So, I mean, Columbus only went off for that watch for Muskingum, and that's it. That's really all that Wilmington did. They didn't do anything else. That was great. And Tetris Fan, of course, got the Mount Holly Weekly on both KHB 38 at Atlantic City and Lewes, Delaware. And yes, of course, I can't forget about the good old Dimitri did a blue screen virtual machine video on a Windows XP virtual machine. Yeah, and I just immediately started falling in love with the music as soon as I heard it. Another station that relays a weekly? Interesting. Oh, and that actually reminds me. Let me head over here, back to the computer. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. Here we go again with Mount Holly. Here, let me get Philadelphia pull up and I'll show you. Alright, there we go. Let's head to the other room now and I'll show you. So let me acknowledge everything here. If I go to the testing, so other than the EAN I showed earlier, if we scroll up, oh, we're already in the right area. So, right here, this is actually KBNR, and they actually relay the Brownsville Weekly. So, hey, we actually have a station that relays, we already have a station that relays NWS Jackson. We have a station that relays NWS Lake Charles. And now, we have one that relays Brownsville. And we have a backup, too. KWWJ relays Houston. More specifically, KGG68. And here is the rest of the stuff. That's that auto. And John also pinned the same EAN message here. So he pinned that there. So that's interesting that it wasn't a hijack with the voice. Oh, great, there's more. Or is that it? Yeah, it looks to be it. Okay, so that's another thing I wanted to point out. That's another thing I wanted to point out. Yeah, that's actually another thing I wanted to point out too. So when I end up getting home tomorrow, probably on Saturday most likely, we'll get to getting that together. And it looks like earlier this morning, I see a line going through the front screen of his 996. That's definitely not good. And I see he managed to DX WXL 61 in Cedar Rapids. In fact, I've actually gotten that station before. I haven't even done any DXing in a while. And Southeast Warren was actually my first indication that Albany did test, despite the severe weather threat. This has been an alarm test. And Dodge Grove EAS got Galesburg. And let's see, Northeast Illinois. Yep, that's all the stuff we got earlier. And Kanawha County got got the siren test while driving in the car. Interesting. Jem, the gaming fan, of course, got the Birmingham Weekly, but the camera broke. It literally just started glitching out. That was a blooper. And then this was the video that followed. That was the follow-up. And then this is when he was trying to get the watch. And CXP got, of course, the last two tests. Ooh, apparently Green Bay, Tampa Bay, sorry, had technical difficulties. And then, of course, they got the evening test, like I did earlier. Lancaster got the 2 severe thunderstorm warnings and the watch. And Yoshi Fan got the weekly as well. He also got the severe thunderstorm watch on Highland, New York. Plus that one warning for Orange County, New York. Yep, Orange, New York. And Ohio Fire. Actually, this is actually the newest subscription I've made. This is him right here. He's actually from Cleveland.
So Cleveland decided to upgrade me to a random marginal risk once again. And now that we're on a marginal, I wonder if Cleveland's gonna do their RWT.
Well, guess what? They did not do that today. Cleveland did not do that today. I did not see any visual confirmation at all whatsoever. But at least this will give us an opportunity to see what his main transmitter is. Mahoning Valley, so that's Youngstown. You know, we've been waiting for a stream for that, and I see he got a few of the Cleveland stuff today as well. Roblox school bus breaks. And you see Barnstable did a stream. Actually, he did it in 2 separate parts. FN also got the got that rare destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Looks like the scroll is messed up. And I don't think, okay, so it looks like LEAS hasn't finished his weekly test compilation yet, but I'm sure he is working on it at the moment. And it will be up for us very soon. Alright, flash for the warning. So I'll go ahead and just bring the Mini 4 back in here. So should be on the right. I should be on the right transmitter, and I am on the right transmitter. So that's good. KECR. I'll actually make note of what other stations, and I'll provide links to those on my site as well. So that's actually a new category I'll add. So that's actually a new category I'll be adding to my website in this weekend's update. So if I as long as I remember. So folks, we're almost done. So the final task is to catch the compilation up, get it up to date, and then that will be it. But I'm gonna go ahead and get my brushed up for the night, and then eventually we'll soon get ready to get out here, because I've been thinking about getting to bed at a decent hour tonight, because I've adjusted my Thursday morning alarm accordingly, so that way I can have enough time to catch, get the Thursday compilation started, get it all caught up, and then pack up the rest of the things, and then do the morning things, and then get dressed and get ready to go. I wonder why I didn't seal light this morning. That my toothbrush was charging like wasn't. So great, now I'm gonna have to plug it in again. Well, oh, great. But you know what? I'll let it charge through the night, and it should be ready for the first thing tomorrow morning. I was actually just Again, that's like Atlantic City. Now, I also should also bring up something, because I actually saw this a lot earlier. Earlier in the week, Rammer STI actually got recently acquired a IBM ThinkPad with Windows 95 and NT. And I think, and just recently he made a video about the 3D pinball game on there. I think he made a video, like, I think it was like asking like a question as to when it was first released and whatnot. So I've got VHO 14 going. That's the only cluster left. That would really complete the set if they go tonight. Alright, so I think we have just a few more videos left to put in, and then that will wrap things up. So, oh, right, so I was gonna rush into charge. As I said, I was gonna bring my brush into charge and let it do so through the night. So, there we go. Alright, so then that brush should be ready for me by tomorrow morning, now that I actually see a light on it this time. Yeah, I was not thinking that the extension cord was turned on this morning. And good thing I found out about it when I plugged the 300 in, so. Let's see, 7 hours, 10 minutes is the duration we're at right now. And it looks like that might actually be it, because DC just canceled the rest of their watch. The entire city of Baltimore, well, and Rundle and their remaining marine areas. So, as for DC, it is officially over. Now, like I said, we do have a postponed weekly Thursday in order. So let's get the... So I want to get the rest of these in order here. And then I'll get VHO 14 started. So obviously at this point, I don't think we even need to check the radar now, because I think we know where this is going, because this event is pretty much over. So pretty much the only task left now is to just, put in the remaining products and trim them down, and that's it. Then we're done. So there wasn't much coming out in that last hour. Truly, there wasn't. So what's this guy here?
The National Weather Service in Boston has issued a special marine...
Oh, this was the destructive warning I got earlier. But, because why not? I'm including the but in case I missed it, I'm including the marine warning again. So, wow, 7 hours of weekly madness. And boy, this is going to feel so different tonight. It's going to be me, Nani, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to put them both on screen tonight, but like I've been doing for the past few nights. Okay, so that is it. So we are officially now up to date. The watch is already being reduced. So to wrap things up here for tonight, here's a look at the remainder of the risk for today. So there we go, that's what's left. And let's take a look at the day 2 for tomorrow. Oh boy. Look at this. That is an enhanced risk. But as I said, it looks like a lot of this is expected to be outside of our range. So I don't know how concerned we should be about it, but let's hope John has the proper stations in there. But then for Friday, we have a slight risk on the table. It looks to be another small one, but I'm not going to be surprised if that gets expanded. That's weird. It says expires, and then it says issues watch for Kent, Maryland. Strange. Maybe Mount Holly needs to correct that. I think they gotta. Okay, so with that said, we're all caught up on the compilation. We are done for tonight. So I want to thank you all so much for joining us here tonight for our Wednesday evening stream. We got Backyard Baseball all set and done, so now we don't have to worry about that. Now I don't have to worry about that tomorrow, so that's great news. So I think pretty much then we'll just take tomorrow off, if that's the case. But, of course, when I get back home, we will get the weather scan stream back up and running. And of course that will run through the night, and then we will resume with our normal Plainfield TV broadcasts on Friday. So with our Friday Fun Night show, of course. So looking forward to all the fun with that, and we hope you'll join us for that. But for the meantime, that's it. So oh crap, Plymouth, Maine, or Massachusetts, or whatever. Well, as I said, we're all caught up. So. Right. Well, as I said, we're all caught up, so there's nothing else we need to worry about now. So we'll go ahead and turn this guy off because we're done. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again for joining us here today. Yes, that is a lovely shutdown sound. So with that said, thank you all for joining us tonight. And we'll see you again on Friday. We'll be back at our studio on Friday for the Friday Fun Night show. So until then, from all of us here at Plainfield TV, we wish you all a very pleasant good night.